It all comes down to this. A very pleasant good morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you may be watching from. My name is Jimmy Finizzi, the host of From the Blue Seats, a New York Rangers podcast on the Hockey Podcast Network. And welcome to another THPN watch party, where tonight we've got the final meeting of the regular season, final game of the regular season, for the New York Rangers, and it's against the Ottawa Senators. There is a lot on the line tonight. I see a couple of comments. We'll get to them in a second. I promise you, I apologize, but there is a lot to go over in terms of playoff seeding and division clinching scenarios. First of all, for tonight's game, if the New York Rangers win, they clinch everything. They clinch the Metro Division, they clinch the entire Eastern Conference, and they clinch the President's Trophy. And they will also break the record for most wins in franchise history. So a lot is on the line for the New York Rangers. However, if they somehow lose tonight, then they have to scoreboard watch tomorrow as Carolina plays the Columbus Blue Jackets. And if Carolina wins tomorrow, then they will clinch everything if the Rangers lose tonight. However, if the Rangers lose tonight and Carolina loses tomorrow, then the New York Rangers will officially clinch everything. So there is a lot on the line. The Rangers can win in any fashion tonight, and they will clinch everything. There is a lot on the line for the Rangers. It's the final game of the regular season for them. If I read correctly, the first game of the Stanley Cup playoffs for them will be on Sunday, April 21st. I will not be able to do that game, unfortunately, but I may be able to do game 2, which I hear is on Tuesday, April 23rd. Keep up to date on our social media at Blue Seats 94 and on Hockey Podcast Network social media at hockeypodnet, and go follow us on there as well. All socials are up above. And don't forget, everything we do here on the Hockey Podcast Network is brought to you by our wonderful friends at DraftKings. Use code THPN to sign up. New customers can bet $5 on the NHL and get $200 instantly in bonus bets. That's code THPN only at DraftKings. Must be 21 plus in select states, and please play responsibly. So, let's see who has joined the party in the comments section. Here we got our scoreboard aficionado, RJ. He will keep you updated on all the action tonight. Islanders are currently playing the Devils, and last I checked, the Islanders are up 1-0. If the Islanders win tonight, they are in the playoffs. So a lot on the line for the Islanders tonight. If the Devils win, the Islanders season, I don't want to call it over. They could still get in with a win over the Penguins, but a lot would have to happen for the Islanders to get in if they somehow lose tonight. So RJ will keep you updated. I will keep you updated as well. So thank you, RJ, for tuning in. We got Connor Cahill, resident Canucks fan here. President's Trophy, yes or no? I want to say yes, but I'm being cautious about it because I know my team, so we'll see what happens. And we got my main man, Goza, in the house. Adam, what is going on tonight? It's the New York Rotinis versus the Ottawa Sambucas. Nice. I like that one. Good to see you, Goza. Thank you so much. Let's go Sens from the Caniac Report. The Caniac Report is in the house. What's going on, Sam? Thank you so much for tuning in. I knew you would tune in. I was expecting you to tune in. And hey, you came through. Thank you so much in all seriousness. It's good to see you. Go subscribe to the Caniac Report. They do a great job covering the Carolina Hurricanes. And by the way, I want to hear what your score predictions are for tonight and who you think wins. Leave a comment down below. Goza says Rangers win 4-1. All right, I can see a 4-1 victory. What is going on, my main man, Andrew H? How you doing? It's been a while since I've heard from you. Thank you so much for tuning in. As always, he says a 5-1 Rangers win. Okay, all right, I got you. Doesn't Dallas get a say? Dallas already clinched the division. They clinched the Central, so Dallas does not get a say. So, yeah. So Dallas already did their job. And we already see the Sabres have taken a 1-0 lead over the Tampa Bay Lightning. So Sabres really aren't playing for much, but they could end their season on a high note as well. Danelle, the Jersey guy, is in the house. What's going on, Danelle? How you doing, man? Thank you so much. And we have a scoreboard update from Predators and Penguins. The Penguins have a 2-0 lead in the first period over the Nashville Predators. The Islanders suck. I seriously love that one, Goza. And the Capitals have taken a 1-0 lead over the Boston Bruins. Andrew H says, Devil season is already over, and I'm on absence with them until next season. I can't say I blame you for that one, man. I know Neil's at the game as well as Kim Moisa, a.k.a. Isles Girl 3. I'm sure they're going at it tonight, so we'll see what happens. Islanders lead 1-0 over the Devils, absolutely. Montreal has a 2-1 lead over the Red Wings in the first period. Of course you would. 6-2 Senators. Of course you would say that, Sam. What's up, Samuel? I say Ottawa wins 3-2. All right, so a little bit of a closer score. All right, I can see a 3-2 game. I will tell you, I got the new Adidas jerseys. New jerseys and Adidas of the local teams in the New York metro area of the Rangers, Islanders, and Devils. That is awesome to know. That's awesome to see. I appreciate that. And ladies and gentlemen, the puck has dropped, and we are underway in this game. I want to thank you for joining us here on a Monday evening as we have our brand new scoreboard here. Get a little fancy over here. Puck has just dropped from Madison Square Garden. Final game of the regular season. And by the way, I will be joined by a very special guest during the second and third periods of tonight's stream. So stay tuned for that. I'll have more details on that during the first intermission. So you want to stay tuned to find out who that will be. And I see Andrew was commenting the Islanders now lead 2-0, as RJ commented the same as well. So Islanders off to a good start in New Jersey against the Devils. Remember, if the Islanders win, they are in the Stanley Cup playoffs. I'm the other host of the Caniac Report. Yes. Now I recognize you, Samuel. It took me a second. I'm sorry. I had a little bit of too much celebrating going on this weekend for my birthday, so my brain is a bit foggy, so I apologize. But it's good to see you, Samuel. Welcome aboard. Thank you for joining us. We really appreciate it. All seriousness, though, I love the work you guys do on the show. You guys are awesome at what you do, so keep up the great work. I see a bunch of other comments. We'll get into them in a little bit, I promise you. But we're just underway at the Garden, and we got some action to cover as the Rangers move deep in the zone. Just kept in by Jacob Trouba, and that shot a save by Jonas Korpisalo, the starting goaltender for the Ottawa Senators tonight. The Senators' last game will be tomorrow against the Boston Bruins. That is their last game of the season in general, considering the fact that they will not make the playoffs. And me personally, I thought they were going to make the playoffs this year, but it's been a roller coaster season for them. So, unfortunately, the Senators' season is over after tomorrow's game against the Bruins. And by the way, for those that are wondering, I had chats with our special guest off the air and the guys from the Caniac Report before. Matt Rempe is on the ice, so anyone want to bet that he's going to get in a fight tonight? Because I think that will probably happen at some point. And we were kind of joking. We said, we wonder if DraftKings has any fun bets on if Matt Rempe will get in a fight. If I had to put my money on it, I would say yes. But let me know what you guys think. Will Matt Rempe get in a fight as we get a stoppage and play here just about 2 minutes into this game? If the Senators win 6-2, I will wear a Senators jersey tomorrow. Oh, no. Goza, why are you doing that to yourself? For the playoffs this year, let's hope you guys don't play Tampa. They're always a totally different team come playoff time. Yeah, I mean, I'll have more on who I'd rather not play and who I'd rather play later, because I have some thoughts on that. Because something's been bothering me about that whole conversation. New Jersey Deviled Eggs had one job: stop the I-losers winning. Well, right now the Islanders are up 2-0. So, hey, it's only the first period, so we'll see. Happy belated birthday, Jimmy, my boy. Sorry I couldn't be here last time. Too busy working as always. Hey, no worries, man. I appreciate the late birthday wish. It means a lot to me. Thank you very much. Rempe the goon. I mean, he is pretty much the goon on the Rangers. I mean, he's pretty much what the Rangers have been missing for a while. You know, a good enforcer who can get in somebody's face, and they haven't had a guy like that since Brandon Pruss. So they've definitely missed that as the Rangers move in the zone. That's Alex Wenberg with the puck. He's under some pressure. Excuse me, no, that's Roslovic, exactly. Zibanejad passing for Kreider, and he gets robbed twice by Jonas Korpisalo. Chris Kreider with two solid chances, and Korpisalo made saves on both of them. Good chances for Chris Kreider to get the Rangers on the board first. And that's a shot right there and a save off the knob of the stick by Shesterkin. Top line for Ottawa with Zub, number 2, having a really good scoring chance there, and Shesterkin with the good save with the stick. The Rangers got their alternate jersey in Adidas, their Stadium Series jersey in Adidas. Islanders got their alternate in Adidas, Stadium Series jersey in Adidas. Also got Devils alternate in Adidas. So bottom line is you like Adidas jerseys to know. That's pretty much the bottom line. Hard to find, bought on Facebook. Oh my God. I'm not sure how to feel about you getting it for that price, Danelle, but hey, if you like it, I'm not going to stop you as long as you're happy with the jerseys. Wasn't your stream in the afternoon last time? Yes, the last stream was at 12:30 Eastern time, Andrew. I know you're like 2 or 3 hours behind, so hey, I understand completely. Don't worry about it. Meanwhile, Lindgren moves in the zone, passes for Lafreniere, and a save by Korpisalo. Oh, what a terrific save by Jonas Korpisalo and Alexis Lafreniere. A little over 4:30 gone by here in the first period. Still no score. Game number 82 on the regular season for the Rangers. If they win tonight, they clinch everything. The Metro Division, the Eastern Conference, and the President's Trophy. And I think the President's Trophy is, in fact, in the building as we get an icing here against the Ottawa Senators. And we already got some chirping here. Matt Rempe getting involved with number 20 on Ottawa. Hey, like I said, I bet good money that he would get in a fight, and I think he will. I think he will get in a fight tonight. Who with? Probably number 20 on Ottawa, who we was just chirping with before. Who knows? Who knows? We shall see. 3 hours behind. Yes. Thank you, Andrew. New York Raviolis versus Ottawa Sorpresas. Nice. I will say Devil Stadium Series jersey looks so good in person, and in my opinion is the best one than the Rangers, Islanders, and Flyers. Hey, we can agree to disagree on that. I have seen both jerseys in person, and maybe I'm just being biased, but I like the Rangers jerseys more, but the Devils ones do look pretty damn good. I gotta say that. They do look pretty damn good. 5 minutes gone by here in the first period. No score. Shesterkin out to play the puck. Kakko. Pass along the boards for Gustafsson. It's back in the zone. Trouba. Now Kakko try to get it out. Gustafsson with it. Here we go. I just realized that you couldn't see the actual scoreboard, so my apologies about that. As we get back in action here. Puck in center ice. Kreider, Rangers just get back on side. Kreider shoots, and a shoulder save by Korpisalo. Shane Pinto moves up for Ottawa, number 57. Pinto's pass out of the zone. And it's a takeaway now. Here come the Rangers, 2-on-0. Kreider pass in front. Score! Jack Roslovic, his second as a Ranger, and they lead 1-0. That's how you want to start if you're the Rangers. Jack Roslovic gets on the score sheet on a terrific pass from Chris Kreider, and the Rangers take a 1-0 lead. That was just a great takeaway from Chris Kreider in center ice. He took it away from Zub, forced a 2-on-0. He had a great pass to Jack Roslovic, who's able to beat Korpisalo on the short side, and the Rangers get what they need to start this game off strong. And for Roslovic, that's his 9th goal of the season, and it's exactly what they needed as the Rangers strike first against Ottawa as that puck goes into the Rangers bench off the faceoff. So Kreider will get the only assist on the Roslovic goal. Ooh, I'm sorry. Actually, you know what? I see a bunch of your comments. I will get to them in a bit. I promise. I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. I promise I will get to your comments here. There's just a lot going on tonight, and we'll go over a lot of playoff scenarios, playoff seeding, clinching scenarios. We will go over all of it tonight. So don't you worry about that. There's just a lot to cover. So I will get to your comments when I can. I promise you. Oh, a takeaway and a block in front. Oh, my. And another chance, Panarin, save made by Korpisalo. The first chance was a turnover behind the net. And then Panarin had another golden opportunity, and Korpisalo, the first shot attempt was blocked off the turnover, and then Panarin had another good chance, and Korpisalo made a terrific save on Artemi Panarin. Rangers have come out flying. Jack Roslovic, his 9th, assisted from Kreider at 5:55. And it's 1-0 Rangers. And it's a 5-on-5 goal, something the Rangers have struggled with for a majority of the season, but they were able to get a 5-on-5 goal there. 7.5 minutes into this game. Rangers lead 1-0. Shesterkin out to play it for Trouba. Matt Rempe gets it for Jimmy Vesey. Vesey under some pressure, gets it along for Rempe in the corner. Matt Rempe under some pressure by a couple of Senators. Puck is still alive, and unfortunately gets out of the zone. Not far enough for an icing, so Shesterkin has to come out and play it. Braden Schneider now has it. Feeds Keandre Miller. Kakko, that's deflected in. Will Cooley tried to play it, but it would have been played with a high stick, so we play on here as Senators trying to get it out, and they do, but Braden Schneider right there to get it right back. Cooley trying to play it. Zub all over him, number 2 of Ottawa, and that's out of the zone. Sanderson has it for Ottawa, number 85. Both teams make line changes. Sanderson still with the puck, looking for a man. He's got Drake Batherson, number 19. Drake Batherson, a young rising star for the Ottawa Senators. He is going to be some player. Him and Brady Tkachuk are the stars on this team. Wenberg moves in. Excuse me, that's Roslovic. Keep thinking that's a 1 instead of a 6. What's wrong with me? Roslovic behind the net for Zibanejad. Zibanejad behind the back pass, and nobody is there, and the Senators come out with it. Pinto, a little bit too much for him to handle as Shesterkin out to play it. Brady Tkachuk. Rangers trying to get it out. Senators keep in. Pinto around for Batherson. Now Brady Tkachuk behind the net. Tkachuk under some pressure. Good job by Gustafsson to get all over him. Excuse me, that's Lindgren. Shabbat moves in and shoots, and a save by Shesterkin, and he holds it. 9:44 gone by in the first period. Jack Roslovic gets the Rangers on the board first, and it is 1-0. All right, so now we can go ahead and catch up on some new comments here. So my apologies. Who was the first one? I'd never heard of that one, Goza. That's unique. I was so pissed what happened to the Coyotes. I feel sorry for the fans. It's not their fault. It's ownership's fault. Yeah, I mean, as much as I like to have fun with the Coyotes because they're just god-awful every year, I honestly really do feel bad for that fan base because they deserve so much better. I talked about it in the last stream, which was Saturday on my birthday, and I talked about that they were relocating to Salt Lake City, Utah for the 24-25 season. And I said, I hope that's a temporary thing and that they can come back to Phoenix for the 26-27 season or 25-26 season, whatever the case may be. So I hope this is a temporary thing. But even still, I really do feel bad for that fan base. So you're absolutely right, Danielle. It is ownership's fault. Absolutely. Off topic, Jimmy, what do you think of the Yankees so far? They're looking good, and the new Soto guy's having a brilliant start. I like what I'm seeing. I really, really do. You know, it was a tough loss yesterday in Cleveland, but they took 2 out of 3. That's a 6th straight series that they've won, so I like what I'm seeing. I do see right now that they're playing the Toronto Blue Jays. It was 2-1. Who the heck was winning? The Blue Jays are up 2-1 right now. That just got underway a little while ago. But Juan Soto's been as advertised, man. He really is something special. I love what the Yankees are doing. They're actually playing small ball for once. They're doing a lot better defensively, although Gleyber Torres not looking so hot. But hey, even still, I like what I'm seeing. 12-4 so far in the year. I hope they can keep it up, but it's 162 games for a reason. We'll see. And by the way, Andrew, I did hear that John Sterling retired effective immediately, which is kind of shocking to hear. So, I mean, I think we all kind of knew he was going to retire eventually because I know he was having a lot of health issues, but I don't know if that's the case as to why he announced his retirement now. But even still, it really is kind of surprising. But I wish nothing but the best for John Sterling and his family because, that man has been calling Yankee games for 36 years. He's 85. So he wasn't going to keep doing this forever. So, hey, it is what it is. Sad faces. Sorry, Sam and Samuel. Buffalo mozzarellas. Nice. One thing at a time, Jimmy. Do what you got to do. I appreciate that, Andrew. Thank you. Boston Biscottis. I want to see them play the Diamondbacks in Arizona, but my schedule was very busy. Plus, they were playing on weekdays, which was, that bites. Hey, if they ever go back to Arizona on a weekend, you should definitely go. And let me know how that stadium is, because I heard that stadium's really nice. Kyrie's situation reminds me of the Atlanta Thrashers, where they moved to Winnipeg, and it was an Atlanta ownership group. Yeah, I mean, it is kind of similar. Absolutely, you're right, Danelle. I knew that was going to happen, but he can't do his radio job forever. Absolutely. I think Ricky Ricardo or Justin Shackle is going to replace him in the booth with Susan Waldman. So we'll see. His voice still rings in my brain every time, which never gets old. Oh, it'll never get old. It'll never get old, Andrew. Absolutely. Meanwhile, Pinto's shot was blocked in front. We're back in action at Madison Square Garden. Rangers have a 1-0 lead over the Ottawa Senators. That shot from the blue line, a save by Igor Shesterkin. Rangers lead in blocked shots 4-1. And Kachuk's pass, backhander by number 27 is a save by Shesterkin, and he hangs on. Gonna take another commercial break here with 8:42 to go in the first period, and the Rangers have a 1-0 lead. By the way, it is confirmed my special guest will be Jacob from the Talkin' Some Sens podcast right here on the Hockey Podcast Network. He will be joining me for the second and third periods of tonight's game, so Jacob will be joining me then. I'm looking forward to chatting with him about his Senators and what he expects from them next season and for their last game tomorrow against the Senators. All right, so while we have a little bit of time here, let's go over some more playoff clinching scenarios. We talked about the Rangers. Basically, if they win, they clinch everything. But let's go over some other scenarios here. The Boston Bruins. The Bruins will clinch the Atlantic Division title if they win against the Capitals in any fashion. The Vancouver Canucks, who are idle tonight, will clinch the Pacific Division title if the Oilers lose to the San Jose Sharks in any fashion. And the Predators will clinch the first wildcard spot in the Western Conference if they get at least 1 point against the Penguins. As far as the Islanders are concerned, there's quite a bit here. So the Islanders will clinch a playoff berth if they win tonight, or if they get 1 point and the Red Wings or Capitals lose, or if any of the following occur. The Red Wings and Capitals lose in regulation. The Red Wings lose in regulation and the Penguins lose. The Capitals lose in regulation and the Penguins lose. They will also clinch the number 3 seed in the Metropolitan Division if they win, or they get 1 point and the Capitals lose, or if the Capitals lose in regulation and the Penguins lose. So a lot more on the line for the Islanders tonight as they're desperately trying to get into the Stanley Cup playoffs again. So, and last time I checked, they're still up 2-0. So we'll see what happens there. Not a huge baseball fan, but watch local baseball for Mets and Yankees. Don't like the new Yankees road uniforms. I like the old one better, but also the new black jerseys for the Mets. So I think I would prefer the new Yankee road jerseys over the Mets black jerseys. Just saying. That's just me, Danelle. The old black jersey was better. Oh, for the Mets? Oh, 100%. No question about that. I'll get to more of your comments in a bit, I promise. But I see we have somebody new here. Hello. I'm not sure how you say this name. I apologize, but welcome aboard. We appreciate you tuning in, and thank you for your support. What's going on right now? To answer this comment, what's going on right now? It is currently 1-0 Rangers over the Ottawa Senators. As that shot partially deflected just wide by a Senator player. Not exactly sure who took that shot, and no icing here. I thought that was going to be an icing on the Rangers, but I was wrong on that one. Just call me Flames. Well, welcome aboard, Flames. We appreciate you joining us. And I can tell by that name, and I can tell by that comment that you're a Calgary Flames fan. So, hey, I like the Flames. I got no issues with them. So, welcome aboard, and we appreciate you tuning in. Anaheim D. Tellini's nice. I mean, I did go to a Diamondbacks game last summer. The stadium was really cool. The roof was closed when I went because it was very hot out. Ah, gotcha. Thoughts on the new New York Jets uniforms if you saw them? I'm iffy on them. I mean, I like the concept, but I don't know. I want to see them. I want to see them in an actual game before I judge them. Pittsburgh Banchettas. Most of the time, the roof is always open depending on the weather conditions. Yeah, no, I know they have a retractable roof, but I'm sure it's a lot nicer with the roof open. For those that are just tuning in, my name is Jimmy. I am the host of From the Blue Seats, a New York Rangers podcast on the Hockey Podcast Network. We're streaming Rangers and the Ottawa Senators. The Rangers have a 1-0 lead currently on the goal by Jack Roslovic, his 9th of the season, assisted by Chris Kreider at 5:55. And that's where we stand right now as Claude Giroux shoots and a save by Shesterkin. I totally forgot Claude Giroux was on the Senators, but hey, he just took a shot right there, and Shesterkin made a save as Roslovic moves in for the Rangers. Pass for Gustafsson, save, rebound, and it's poked away. Rangers keep in. Trouba, that's a one-timer that goes through the crease and wide. Korpisalo lost his stick for a moment, but he gets it back. Trouba, pass for Gustafsson. Pass down low for Roslovic. It was a bit too much. Zibanejad trying to get there as well, and that's taken away by Shane Pinto. 6:05 to go in the first. Shots are 8-7 in favor of the Rangers, and they lead 1-0. Here comes Mika Zibanejad. Zibanejad has that taken away from him, and the Senators move up. As a shot saved by Shesterkin. Senators having trouble controlling the puck. Braden Schneider plays it for the Rangers. He plays it around, out of the zone in center. Panarin tried to get there. Shesterkin out to play for Alexis Lafreniere, who moves up. Lafreniere up the center for Panarin. Panarin puts on the brakes, feeds Trocheck. That pass off the stick or skate, but Panarin gets it back. He moves up, takes a shot, and it's blocked in front. Panarin gets it back, trying to feed Miller in front, but that was blocked and out to center. Chance for Ottawa there, down low, and it just goes wide. That's a chance in front and a save by Shesterkin, and he holds it. 4:49 to go. First period. Rangers lead 1-0. Let's see. We got some new comments here. I apologize. Philadelphia Fusilis. Then all I can say is new uniforms and same old shit. That sounds about right, Andrew. That sounds about right to me. Nice name. Oh, well, I appreciate that, Flames. Thank you. New York Jets suck. Hey, if Aaron Rodgers is healthy, I'm picking them to win the AFC East this season. If Aaron Rodgers is healthy. If not, I'm still riding with the Buffalo Bills, but we'll see what happens with Aaron Rodgers. Then again, the Giants have sucked for the last few years. Yeah, we don't like to talk about that. With the offensive line they have, it's been awful for too long. I agree. They haven't worked on the offensive line for years, Andrew. Not for years. You're a nice person. Oh, well, thank you, Flames. I try to be, at least. I try to be. But I appreciate the kind words. Thank you. We have first intermission report. Sabres still lead Tampa Bay 1-0. Thank you, RJ. Calgary Firefox. Jimmy is awesome. You're awesome, my guy. Thank you so much, Andrew. First intermission, Penguins lead 2-0 over Nashville, and Capitals lead the Bruins 1-0. Edmonton losers. Reason why I say this, for those that don't know, I'm good friends with them personally. Yes, we are. Flames are better. Yeah. For this time I disagree with that one, Flames. I'm sorry. Islanders still lead 2-0 over the Devils in the second period. The second period just got underway in New Jersey. There's my favorite one, the Edmonton Olive Oilers. There we go, Goza. I'm everything New York sports, but both the Giants and Jets suck for years now, and I'm sick of it. I think we're all sick of it. And we got a trivia question. Who are the last Rangers teammates to score 40-plus goals in the same season? I actually don't know. That's a really good question. They're saying that because Kreider and Panarin. I think Kreider still has 39, so if my math is correct, but Panarin's close to 50, so sorry for the Caps. No, don't be sorry. You're fine. Montreal leads the Red Wings 2-1 at the end of the first period. Thank you, RJ. And we are all caught up on comments for right now. I know there will be more to come. Shots are now 10-8 in favor of the Senators, but the Rangers still have a 1-0 lead. 4:35 to go in the first. Gustafsson trying to keep in. That's deflected up high and just missed hitting the netting. Kept in by Trouba. Moves in and shoots, and a save by Korpisalo, and he's got it. Hard shot by Jacob Trouba. I don't think Korpisalo even noticed that he made the save, but he did anyway. But that was a hard shot by Jacob Trouba. Who's going to win the cup? I'm so curious. Unfortunately, my prediction is the Boston Bruins. I mean, I've stood by the fact from day one that the Boston Bruins are going to make the Stanley Cup final against the Seattle Kraken. Seattle, obviously not looking great, so they're out of the picture. But I stand by the Boston Bruins. So that's my pick to win the Stanley Cup. Rick Nash and Ryan Callahan. Oh, that's a good guess. I didn't think of that. Rick Nash and Ryan Callahan. Good guess, Goza. Shane Pinto moved it in the Rangers zone. 4 minutes to go. First period. Zub tried to keep it in for Ottawa, and Tkachuk has to go out and play it in his own end. Roslovic trying to play it. Roslovic has it. Dumps it in the zone. Rangers make a line change. Number 85 of Ottawa's got the puck. Rangers Canucks rematch in the can you imagine a rematch of the 1994 final? Yo, that would be sick. I'm not gonna lie. 30 years later, a rematch. I would pay big money to see that. Not gonna lie to you. Rangers move on the zone. That pass for Panarin was blocked in front. Ottawa moves up. Number 71 moves in. Pass for 24, and it's in the glove of Igor Shesterkin. I'm wrong. All right, so who do you think is going to win the cup, Flames? I'm curious for you now. Who do you think is going to win the cup? What's up, Jared? I don't have the Bruins winning it. Who do you have winning it? You have Dallas winning it. Wow. Okay. I could see Dallas making a run of the final. That wouldn't surprise me. They certainly have the arsenal. What's up, Hockey from Home? How you doing? Thank you so much for tuning in. Yep, exactly, Andrew. As Neil always says, hockey is a magical and unpredictable sport. You never know what can happen. Absolutely. Rangers or Canucks? Wow. All right. All right. I can respect that. That's just another food pun. I was about to say, Goza. I thought you were going to trick me there for a minute. That was really funny, though. You have Vancouver winning. Wow. That's a bold take, but I like it. I like bold takes on here. Goza has the Rangers winning it, as we talked about on our show. And we have a delayed penalty coming up against the Ottawa Senators. Rangers have the extra skater on. Cooley has it. It's back for Panarin. Panarin moves up. Gustafsson back for Panarin. Moves up. Looks for Lane. He shoots and a save by Korpisalo. Kept in by Will Cooley. Around the boards for Trouba. Now Gustafsson. Still a delayed penalty call. Rangers still have the extra skater. Wenberg. Panarin takes a shot. That's deflected away. Bad angle try. Saved by Korpisalo, and that goes out of play. But the Rangers will get the first crack on the power play. As I did not see the penalty initially. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Number 13 of Ottawa. I think that's a holding penalty. Yeah, it's a holding penalty on Smekal. I'm sorry if I'm saying that incorrectly. At 18-10, number 13 on Ottawa taking the penalty. So the Rangers get the first power play of the game. Special teams have fared the Rangers quite nicely. Most of the season, their power play has been red hot, especially. So we shall see what happens on this first power play try of the game. Currently second in the NHL on the power play as that pass poke checked out of the zone by Ottawa. Good play. A minute 35 to go in the first period. Rangers still lead 1-0. Ottawa's penalty kill, not that great. 75%. That is 29th in the NHL. So not great. So the Rangers should be able to take advantage here as they clear out of the zone. But again, you never know. Anyway, a minute 13 to go in the first. We're just trying to move up. Zibanejad with it. Zibanejad feeds Kreider, and he lost control, and the Rangers have to get back on side. It's taken away by number 21 of Ottawa as they move in shorthanded. Oh, nice move by 21. Gets a shot off and a save by Shesterkin. Boy, that was awfully close. Kreider moves in. Panarin lost control, and it's cleared out. Under a minute to go in the first. Shesterkin leaves it for Eric Gustafsson. 48 seconds to go in the Rangers' power play. Lafreniere moves up. Now Wenberg. Wenberg. Pass back for Gustafsson. Back for Wenberg. Moves up. Pass for Gustafsson. A one-timer save. Rebound chance. Saved by Korpisalo. And it's out of the zone. Couple of good chances there by the Rangers. Shesterkin. 10 seconds to go in the first. Gustafsson has to hurry up here. 20 seconds to go in the power play. Gustafsson, pass in front. Nobody there. Oh, and it's deflected by an Ottawa player, and Korpisalo made a terrific save. That was awfully close for the Ottawa Senators. 2.4 seconds to go in the first period. $13 seconds to go in the Rangers' power play. So the Rangers, barring a miracle off the faceoff here, will start the second period on the power play with about 11 seconds left. Faceoff in the Ottawa zone to the left of Korpisalo. And face-off one. Immediately a shot, save, rebound. Oh, what a stop by Korpisalo. And the period is over. Oh, Adam Fox coming oh so close to making it a 2-0 lead before the first period expires. Oh my goodness, what a chance. Zibanejad took the initial shot off the draw. Fox went to his backhand, and Korpisalo stone cold robs him. Then Panarin shoots the third chance wide, and that's how the first period ends. My goodness. That's how the first period ends, and it's 1-0 Rangers after 20 minutes of play. So let's catch up on some comments here before we step aside. Who do I have winning the cup, Jimmy? The Boston Bruins. Much to my dismay, but that's who I have winning it. Oh, wow, the Jets? That's another bold pick, but I like it, Jared. I like it. What channel are you watching the game from? I'm actually watching on MSG networks in my local area here in the New York metropolitan area. Do you have any social media so I can show you the local teams, Adidas jersey of the Rangers, Islanders, Devils, alternate jersey, and Stadium Series jerseys? I have already seen them, Danelle, but if you want to send them to me, social media is at Blue Seats 94. That's for my show. So at Blue Seats 94. But I have already seen them. So thank you, though, anyway. I appreciate it. Toronto mortadellas. What's on the menu for intermission tonight? I got pasta and meatballs for dinner. That's nice, Angel. I like that. I actually had meatloaf and mac and cheese tonight, which came out delicious. But what's on the menu for intermission? A lot. So, Montreal leads 3-1 now over Detroit. That's a big goal for Montreal. Double cheeseburger and some lemon pepper herb fries with a nice bottle of chilled Fanta. Oh, that sounds really good. If only I actually liked soda. Sorry, Goza. New Jersey Dindos. Nice. Oh, you got the channel. Oh, thank you so much, Flames. I appreciate it. That is both Twitter and Instagram, Danelle, but I will type it just in case anybody else would like to follow on all the socials. That is my social media for my show at Blue Seats 94. It's both Twitter and Instagram, or X, whatever the heck you want to call these days. But make sure you go give me a follow if you aren't doing so already, and I really appreciate the support. Abso-freaking-lutely, and it came out delicious, Andrew. All right, so it is confirmed that Jacob from the Talking Some Sense podcast will be joining me in the next 10 to 15 minutes, so stay tuned for that. But while we are waiting, hang on a minute. There's something else on the menu tonight, but that's after the game that I can't tell about. Oh, God. That probably means it's something I don't want to know about, Goza. So why are you going to say it like that? But anyway, while we're waiting for our special guest, we're going to step aside for a few minutes. But when we come back, hopefully he will be here. But we will go over all the playoff scenarios. Once again, we'll go around the league to check a bunch of scores. We got a lot to do tonight. So don't you go anywhere. We'll be right back on the THPN YouTube channel. And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the first intermission report. After 20 minutes of play, the Rangers have a 1-0 lead over the Ottawa Senators on a goal by Jack Roslovic, his 9th of the season, assisted by Chris Kreider at 5:55. That's where we stand right now. Let's go over some other scores around the NHL because a lot of playoff implications are on the line. If I can speak, that'd be great. Anyway, so our game right now, like I said, Rangers have a 1-0 lead over the Ottawa Senators. Sent you the photos to you on Twitter. Thank you, Danelle. I appreciate you doing that. Other games going on right now. Canadians have a 3-1 lead in Detroit over the Red Wings with about 9 minutes to go in the second period. Also in the second period, the Islanders lead 3-1 over the New Jersey Devils. Timo Meier scored to make it 2-1. Kyle Palmieri scored for the Islanders as J.G. Pageau did as well. And Brock Nelson just made it 3-1 for the Islanders. Penguins lead 2-0 over the Predators with 13 minutes to go in the second. Sidney Crosby and Erik Karlsson scoring for the Pittsburgh Penguins. The Sabres lead Tampa Bay 2-1 now. Dylan Cousins has 2 goals for Buffalo, and Steven Stamkos has the only goal for Tampa Bay. And by the way, for Nikita Kucherov, that is his 99th assist on the season. 99 assists. Dang. What a season for Nikita Kucherov. John Carlson has the only goal for the Washington Capitals as they still lead the Bruins 1-0 with 8:40 to go in the second period. Then later on tonight, the Sharks are in Edmonton to take on the Oilers. And the Vancouver Canucks need the Oilers to lose because if they do, the Canucks will win the Pacific Division. And then you have the Minnesota Wild in LA taking on the Kings. So very pretty light slate going on tonight, but that is what is happening. Again, if the Islanders win tonight, they are officially in the Stanley Cup playoffs. If the Rangers win tonight, they will clinch everything. The Metro Division, the Eastern Conference, and the President's Trophy. So a lot on the line. And ladies and gentlemen, we have our very special guest joining us right now. He is one half of the Talking Some Sense podcast. I've got Jake in the building. Jake, what's going on, my man? How you doing?
Not too bad yourself. Thank you so much for having me. You can hear me all right?
I can hear you just fine, and the pleasure is all mine, my man. Thank you so much for doing this with me. I'm just going over some playoff scenarios for tonight because there's a lot on the line, and I said it just now, but I'll say it again. A lot on the line for my Rangers tonight is if they win, they clinch everything. They clinch the division, they clinch the conference, and they clinch the President's Trophy. So a lot on the line for possibly a historic season for the Blue Shirts tonight, as I see. Probably working on some technical issues over there on your side.
Yeah, sorry.
But no. Don't be sorry at all. You're fine. You do what you gotta do. But while we're doing that, let's catch up on some comments. Oh, yep, RJ's just updating us on these scores as well. So thank you, RJ, for that. Much appreciated.
Awesome. I appreciate that. I just got off of work, so I kind of missed the first period of the game. So do you want to tell me about what I missed?
Hey, thankfully for you, it's still only 1-0. Jack Roslovic scored his 9th. Kreider got the assist. So that's pretty much all you missed. Rangers have about 11 seconds left on a power play that's going to start in the second period. So other than that, you really did not miss all that much. Korpisalo's playing great. He's as is Shesterkin.
That's a surprise.
What's that?
That's a surprise.
Considering the circumstances, yeah, it is. But no, listen. In all seriousness, though, a lot on the line for the Rangers. But let's get into your Senators really quick because me personally, I had high hopes for the Senators. I thought they were going to be a playoff team this year because you have Brady Tkachuk, you have Drake Batherson, you have Claude Giroux, you actually had decent goaltending, and then it's just been a roller coaster type season. So I just want to know, what are your thoughts on this season as you close it out tomorrow night against the Boston Bruins, who is another tough opponent you got to face?
Well, I'm going to start by saying, for the most part, it is a crime that we have not been able to see Brady Tkachuk in the playoffs so far. And his 6th year in the NHL at this point has not played a single game of playoff hockey. It feels like a crime. It's with his
I
play
agree.
style. Yeah, his play style is set specifically for playoff hockey, and once he gets to that dance, it's going to be a whole different animal. People are going to start putting the respect on him that he very much deserves, and it's just unfortunate that it hasn't gotten to that point. I feel like entering the season, fans had high expectations based on the information and hype we were getting from the front office. We were told that the goal entering the season was to reach the playoffs. Last year, the goal was to quote unquote play meaningful hockey at the end of the year. And honestly, last year they got to that. They did not get eliminated till I think it was in the 70s game. So at least I'll say that's a positive there. But the big animal of the Senators is they're really struggling to find consistency, and that's kind of what happens with younger teams. They've got players. The main core consists of Brady Tkachuk, Tim Stützle, who's unfortunately not playing tonight, Drake Batherson, Ridley Gregg, Shane Pinto, Josh Norris, Mathieu Joseph, who's while he's a cup winger, he's still pretty young. Thomas Chabot is only 27. Jake Chikrin has not played playoff hockey to my knowledge. Artem Zub.
I don't think he has. No,
I don't think he has. I'm pretty sure he made it close. I think one of his last few years in Arizona, but I don't think he quite got in. If my memory serves me correct.
I think it came down to the last 2 or 3 games of whatever season that was on Arizona, and they just missed out by a couple points.
Yeah, that 18-goal year was phenomenal.
Absolutely. By the way, I don't mean to cut you off. I apologize, but I do have a scoreboard update as it pertains to the Predators, because if they get at least 1 point tonight, they are in as a wild card team. The Penguins now lead 3-1. Gustav Nyquist made it 2-1, and then not too long after, Riley Smith has made it 3-1 in favor of the Penguins. But please continue, Jake. I apologize.
No problem whatsoever. It's interesting to be scoreboard watching. Unfortunately, I'm not in the same situation at this point in time. But I will say, like I said, Ottawa's core is extremely young. The problems are, going to be honest, growing pains. Our team is so young, so there's not many players on the team who have much playoff experience. I'm going to go take a quick look at our our lineup just really quickly. I'm going to take a look how many people have actually had playoff games, if you allow me to do that really quickly.
Yeah, no, of course. Go ahead.
Yeah. No problem. So, of course, tonight, obviously, looking at the first line of Brady Tkachuk, Shane Pinto, Blake Batherson, no big playoff experience there. On our forward core, there were only 2 players, to my belief, that have any playoff experience. That being Mathieu Joseph with the Tampa Bay Lightning, 2 Cups, 2021, 2020, and Claude Giroux, who is my favorite player, one of my favorite players. He, obviously, all the playoffs in Philly, unfortunately, no Cups, but he's always been the top of the lineup player. Forward, that's it. Nobody else has even sniffed the playoffs. In terms of defense, not a single player in our defense has reached the playoffs either. And in terms of goalies, our goalie, Jonas Korpisalo, has the record for most saves in one NHL game with the Columbus Blue Jackets against the Tampa Bay Lightning.
89 saves.
Oh, 89, that's right. Yes, 89.
89 saves.
But that's it. 3 players on our lineup have playoff experience, and that's something that is, in my opinion, extremely underrated. The Senators just need the right type of veterans, and the last few years, the Sens have unfortunately reached the wrong leaders to try to mentor them. Guys like Eric Goodbranson, Nikita Zaitsev, Josh Brown, Michael Del Zotto, name a few. Even if you want to name Michael Haley as guys who are approached to be leaders on this young team. I'm sure they were great leaders, but they were acquired later in their careers and unfortunately past their prime. The only player from that name that I bunched up there that was kind of useful if I'll use that word, was Eric Goodbranson, who is now developed himself as a top 4 defenseman in the NHL, which I still think is weird if you ask me. But hey, it is what it is. He was overplayed in Ottawa, and apparently now he's good enough for it, right?
Apparently so. By the way, we're just about to get set for the... No, I apologize. We're just about to get set for the second period of action here from MSG. Still a 1-0 Ranger lead over the Ottawa Senators. Rangers have 11 seconds left on the power play. We do have a couple of new comments here. Devils, you had one job. Those I losers won't win the cup. I mean, look, hey, anything could still happen in that game. It's still a second period. It's only 3-1. So you never know, Goza. You never know. And he's, of course, my man's coming in with the with all the food puns tonight. So, Jake, if you see a bunch of food puns in here, I apologize.
Yeah, I was wondering. All good.
They are quite entertaining, I got to say.
Oh, absolutely. I love me some good puns. I'm a big fan of puns.
Well, then you're going to enjoy tonight's stream. Underway in the second period, Rangers have about 8 seconds left on the power play. Oh, actually, never mind. Less than that, as the power play just ended. Teams are back at full strength. Rangers are 0 for 1 on the power play tonight as puck is deep in the Rangers zone. Lindgren tried to keep it in. Now it's for Roslovic. Roslovic under some pressure has the only goal so far of the game. Roslovic under some pressure. Good hit there by number 71 of Ottawa as he moves up ice. A pass almost taken away there. 85 moves in. Looks for an opening. That's a one-timer save by Shesterkin. And I thought it was going to cover up, but we play on here as Adam Fox has it behind the net.
Hold on, I'm still trying to get my stream. There we go. My stream's finally working. My goodness.
Hey, there we go. Everything's all good again. No worries.
I might be behind you, but I'm a big fan of this cycle play from Jake Sanderson there. And what a save by Shesterkin. Shesterkin's in net tonight, correct?
Shesterkin is in net tonight. Yes.
Yes. Again, I apologize to the fans who are just joining in. I just got off
good save there by Shesterkin. Rebound is loose in the crease and it's poked away. Rangers helping out their goalie as another chance in front. A save. Pinto tried to shoot. That was blocked. Rebound try save by Shesterkin. Ottawa with a couple of golden chances and a blocked shot and a save by Shesterkin denies them.
Shesterkin has really had again, if I'm wrong, correct me, but he seems to have had a weird season. Started off probably not so good, but he's warmed up in the latter half of the year. And it's really good that they had Jonathan Quick, who was able to bail him out when it was needed, because it was very much like the last
Jonathan
few
Quick,
years. Yeah.
Since you brought him up, actually, he won the Players Player Award as voted on by the Ranger teammates. So congratulations to Jonathan Quick. And Panarin won the team MVP award as voted on by the media. So congratulations to both Panarin and Jonathan Quick on those awards. But again, it's all about one thing, baby. Stanley Cup. That's it. Nothing else. Yeah. Look, a division title is nice. President's Trophy is nice. Conference title is nice. But I don't care about all that. I care about the Stanley Cup. That's it. Nothing else.
No, exactly. But I will say, I think Artemi Panarin has been such an underrated signing for the New York Rangers. He's always been pretty sure his career low with the Rangers has been, 92 points? I think I was in his first season. I think it was 92 points, something like that. And I think there might have been a year where he didn't play good amounts, but they had lower, but I don't count that in my totals.
Right.
He's been so underrated. He's an amazing play driver, and he's pretty much been able to make anybody he plays with a lot better. And
what's up, Liam? How you doing, by the way?
Nice.
I agree with that to an extent. The only problem I have with him now is that he disappears in the postseason. If I see this Artemi Panarin in this year's playoffs, the Rangers are going to be a problem.
Oh, for sure. Because at the end of the day, a lot of people say you're only as good as your weakest link. And while a certain extent, that is true to a certain extent, I also believe that you're also only as good as how good your best player is, right? Because your best player,
100%, no question.
And I don't know if I'd necessarily call – maybe Panarin's not your best player, but he's definitely one of them. In my opinion, he's your best forward. Your best defenseman is Adam Fox. But I don't know if you could honestly toss it up either or, in my opinion, that they're either or is your better player. But still, you need both of those players to continue the strong seasons they've had into the postseason. I know I can't think of too many times where Adam Fox was brought up this year, so maybe I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure he's also had at least an okay season to his standards. But you still need him.
I mean, he recently did win a Norris Trophy, so
yeah, absolutely. I'm talking about this year though. Right.
Yeah, no, I get what you mean.
Yeah. How has his season been so far? Because I'm just looking at the stats real quick, and it looked like.
I mean, it's not the Norris Trophy season that I would have hoped, but it's still a pretty solid season for Adam Fox.
Oh,
I mean,
sure.
he definitely has provided a lot more offense than he has in the past. He's having a much better season offensively.
71 points is nothing to scoff at, like you were saying there. It's
really absolutely, no question.
And hold on here, 16 goals is pretty good too.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't know how the Penguins are still in the playoff hunt. I don't know either, but hey, they're playing hot at the right time, and they end their season against the Islanders on Wednesday. So they might have a chance if they win tonight, and on Wednesday the Penguins could be in the playoffs. So you never know. You never know, Liam.
No, but yeah, like it's when it comes to the Penguins, I think it comes to Sidney Crosby quite literally drags that team in the battle, and some nights
100%
the team doesn't have it, but he's able to win you a game himself. And he's always been able to. It's almost like people are saying, "Hey, Sidney Crosby, you're washed." No, I'm not.
no, literally though, if Sidney Crosby is not at least in consideration for the Hart Trophy this year, people are not watching hockey. What he is carrying this team on his back this season.
Yeah, that's a debate I got into with a bunch of people online the other day. I said, hold on, let me find the tweet here. I said, hold on, let me find it. I said something along the lines that if the Pittsburgh Penguins somehow reach the Stanley Cup Finals, I think Sidney Crosby should win the Hart, or at least be in the conversation. And I had a lot of people disagree, and like I hear their opinions. One guy said wholeheartedly disagreed. The Pens make the playoffs is because the other teams chasing that spot have been brutal. And while that's true to a certain extent, the Penguins have been good.
Yes. But have they seen Crosby's stats this year? The man just got 42 goals tonight.
Yeah, and I think that's close to his career high, if my memory serves me correct. I think his career high is 44 goals the year he won the Rocket.
I think you're correct on that, yes.
Let me double check that real quick.
No, you're
if
good.
I'm right on that, that'll be a little depressing.
Meanwhile, Ottawa with a couple of good chances in front, and a pass for Brady Tkachuk was just tipped wide of Shesterkin's net. We're about 5 minutes in. Second period, Rangers still hanging on to a 1-0 lead as that pass is intercepted, but it's taken right back. Good play by Eric Gustafsson as the Rangers move up ice. Here comes Vincent Trocheck, who's been another underrated signing. Speaking of underrated signings for the Rangers, Trocheck has had a terrific career so far with the Rangers, as that shot just deflected through the crease and wide as Ottawa looks to take it out of the zone, and they do.
Yeah, no, he's been good too. I think he's exactly what the.
Meanwhile, we got a potential 3-on-1 was blocked in front. Panarin tried to start it, but a good defensive play by Ottawa was able to negate that one. Sorry, Jay, continue.
Oh, good. No problem at all. And I think Vincent Trocheck's been an absolutely underrated signing. He being a Sens fan, I can comment to this. I love Mika Zibanejad. He's always been one of my favorite players in the league. He's a great player. But Mika Zibanejad struggles.
Backhand try.
Oh, my internet died out there. 1 second.
On Alexis Lafreniere. That was a great play by Lafreniere to force that turnover with a little help from Barclay Goodrow and Korpisalo with another big save. Korpisalo's been on his game so far tonight.
Yeah, it's been weird. He started the year absolutely horrifically, but he's also picked it up ever since the Senators got eliminated from the postseason. Oh, yeah.
Which is very surprising if you think about it.
Yeah, it's almost like with the second that the
because wouldn't you think that they would be playing like this if they were in a playoff, if they were in the playoffs to begin with? Like, come on, like what are we talking about here?
No, exactly. Yeah, if the Senators performed up to expectations, they'd be in a playoff spot. But it's
100%. They would at least be in a wild card spot.
Oh, absolutely, or close to it. But like I said earlier, it comes to growing pains and finding consistency and hopefully finding a coach that is able to establish X's and O's hockey. And that's what I think Ottawa really needs.
Yeah.
I think while Jacques Martin has been a phenomenal coach in the interim basis, he's not the guy long term. And I think everybody knows that. I think that they truly need a guy who's able to break down the game and set plays and have real X's and O's and have a good defensive zone structure, because that has been another problem in Ottawa. A bunch of defensive zone breakdowns, and it's just unfortunate to see so much potential being wasted.
Who do you think that guy would be for Ottawa? Who do you think their next head coach should be?
So that's a bit of a long list there. I've got a bunch of guys who I'd like, but I think if I had to put it to one individual, I'd say I'd want. Okay, I'm going to say I want. Holy.
Oh, wait a minute. We got a penalty call. Penalty against the Rangers. Kako will go off, and the Senators will get the first power play of the game after the commercial break, and it's still 1-0 Rangers. But please continue. So
no penalty so far this game, none in the first period whatsoever?
There was one on Ottawa that had the Rangers on the power play, but this is only the second penalty of the entire game. Kako just
what a disciplined game.
So far it is.
How's the reffing been from what you've noticed? Because I'm just
surprisingly pretty decent. I know everybody wants to pick on the refs this season because it hasn't been that great, but so far they're letting the guys play. They seem to be calling the right penalties. I didn't see what Kako did. I'm sure I'll see a replay later on. But we'll see. We have a couple of score updates here. Montreal now leads Detroit 4-2 in a commercial break in Detroit. Second intermission in New Jersey. The Islanders still lead the Devils 3-1. 3:15 remaining in the second in Pittsburgh. Penguins still lead Nashville 3-1. It is now 3-1 in favor of the Sabres over the Tampa Bay Lightning. Jordan Greenway scoring his 10th. Still 1-0 Capitals. John Carlson still the only goal. That's in second intermission. And then later tonight, Sharks in Edmonton to take on the Oilers, and the Wild are in LA to take on the Kings.
Interesting. I'm just looking at that there. So just forgive me if I'm wrong here. Again,
you're fine.
Okay, yeah. So I was just double checking. Yes, the Rangers are the first team in the Metro. I got to ask, who would be your preferred like adversary in round one? If you had to pick, who would you be your preferred adversary?
See, now, I do have some thoughts on that because I've been getting at. Oh, yep. I see the penalty on Kako, by the way. It was a slashing penalty. So
Lovely.
Rangers will be shorthanded for the first time tonight. But I've been having a ton of conversations with people off the air. Oh, look who just decided to join the party. What's up, Angus? Long time no see, my friend. How you doing? By the way, Kako for slashing at 7:03, and Ottawa's got their first power play. That shot by, I think that was Drake Batherson, who's number 19 on Ottawa.
Yeah, that would be Drake Batherson.
It is Batherson. Okay, thank you. Is that? Oh, Batherson! Oh, off a beautiful feed from Brady Tkachuk, gets robbed by Shesterkin. Tkachuk the puck back. That one-timer by Pinto, a save by Shesterkin, and he holds it.
Yeah, I'm a couple seconds behind you, so I'll be reacting a little late, but wow.
You're good. But no, listen, man. I mean, if I had a pick on who I'd rather not play, it would be Tampa, because they're just on another level when it comes to the playoffs. They always seem to have the Rangers number. But at the same time, the Rangers should match up with anybody. I don't care who you play. It shouldn't matter about, they should avoid this team. They should play this team. No. The playoffs are the playoffs. You're here for a reason, because you can match up with any team in the NHL that's made it here. The goal is to win, period. As long as they do that, I'm good. I don't care who they play. As long as they do their job, that's all that matters to me.
Yeah, no, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. But I'm sure you'd rather play, say, the Washington Capitals over the Tampa Bay Lightning, right? If you had to pick,
I'd rather play the Capitals.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, because you just cannot bet against Tampa Bay Lightning. I know during the regular season,
you can't. Yeah. No, absolutely not. Especially since they still have Steven Stamkos and Nikita Kucherov. Not a chance.
Yeah,
no way.
Those guys are future first ballot Hall of Famers, 100%.
Oh, no question about it. Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah. It's definitely something you don't want to bet against. Something you don't want to put yourself against because, like I said, they've had a bit of a slower regular season. But come on, they've played so much playoff hockey. There's definitely going to be a year where they kind of slow down.
No, they have enough experience where you can say, okay, nobody wants to play them. And now the Rangers moving shorthanded, pass for Fox. He scores! Fox shorthanded. Rangers lead 2-0.
You're welcome. I brought him up earlier. You're welcome. That's my fault.
Thanks for the kind words, buddy. No, seriously, no. Rangers, great shorthanded chance. Kreider with another assist. A beautiful pass to Adam Fox. And the Rangers have a 2-0 lead. Special teams coming through once again for the Rangers. Adam Fox beautifully deflected that pass. Korpisalo. Kreider, his second point on the night. And for Fox, I believe that is his 17th goal of the season. That's a career high for him. And it's 2-0 Rangers.
That's unfortunate. I'm going to keep the brave face back on, though, because I'm sure the Ottawa Senators can come back from this. I know it's not really what your viewers want to hear, but it's why I want to hear, so we're okay. Oh, that's a nice goal, I will say. Again, problem for Ottawa, defensive zone breakdown. Yep. Beautiful pass from Kreider to Kreider to Adam Fox there, I think.
Yep.
My goodness. I'm just seeing the replay and like it's
you're good.
Me, so I'm trying to figure that out there. Yeah. Man, Adam Fox is a great player.
Yeah.
In my opinion, he's the second best right shot defenseman in the league behind none other than Cale Makar. But honestly,
I would happen to agree with you. I agree.
Cale
Makar is number one until proven otherwise.
Mm-hmm. And that's nothing against Adam Fox because I think there's no problem being number two.
No, of course not. Absolutely.
It's like in my opinion, it's like the debate between Erik Karlsson and the 2010s debate of Erik Karlsson and Drew Doughty. They were number 1 and 2 for a better part of the 2010s.
And to think those two are still playing to this day, it's unbelievable.
Yeah. Obviously not to the same level as they once were, but still very, very effective players.
They're still producing. So
absolutely. Don't bet against Erik Karlsson. Don't bet against Drew Doughty.
By the way, Fox's 17th assisted from Kreider and Zibanejad at 8:58. So Zibanejad continues his point streak. He has been red hot. That is his 17th point in his last 18 games for Mika Zibanejad. As that shot from the blue line is saved by Korpisalo. Somebody lost a stick. That's no, that's not Kreider's stick, but Trouba trying to move in. Good play by Brady Tkachuk to get all over him. Rangers keeping the zone. Here's Trouba. Trouba backs up, looks for an opening, takes a shot, blocked in front, played by Alex Wenberg. He moves up, takes a shot, looking for a deflection from Zibanejad, and he just misses wide. Oh, Zibanejad came close, and that was actually Roslovic looking for him, so my apologies on that, as Brady Tkachuk now moves up ahead for Ottawa. He dumps it in the zone. Gustafsson plays it up. Trouba trying to play it. Puck loose behind the net. Pass in front for number 50, or 28, I should say. That's Claude Giroux, and he couldn't handle that shot. Number 6 able to keep it in on the blue line. Rangers trying to play keep away. That shot saved by Shesterkin. Rebound, save. No, that actually was deflected by a Ranger up high and out of play. Lot of action in this game. 2-0 Rangers. Oh, boy. Whew. I lost track of how much time there was for a second there. We've got 8:55 remaining in the second period. A lot happening tonight here at the Garden, folks. Got a couple comments to catch up on here. Since Utah consumes the highest amount of Jell-O per capture, Salt Lake City Jell-O shots.
Well, that's a great
nice one, Angus. I like that one. Hey, listen, it's fitting because, I mentioned this before, and, Jake, I'm curious about your thoughts on the whole Arizona situation, relocating to Salt Lake City for the 24-25 season. Me personally, as much as I like to poke fun at the Arizona franchise because they've been terrible for years, I legitimately do feel bad for that fan base and their players because they really deserve so much better than this. I mean, ownership is just trash. So I really hope this is a temporary thing for them, but right now, it's not a good look.
So I can provide some context on that. If I had
Sure.
to pick a favorite team in the Western Conference, I would put the Arizona Coyotes at number one in my favorite Western Conference teams. So I've been doing my best to educate myself on this whole scenario the best I can. And it's
Okay.
a very, very complicated situation. To what I've been told by some of my fellow sports media friends and through some sources of my own as well, it sounds
Right.
like this is definitely going to be a temporary solution in Arizona. It's sounding like the NHL is not necessarily wanting to give up on hockey in Arizona. They're trying to give up on hockey under the ownership of Alex Meruelo, is what it's seeming to sound like from my sources. The Senators, sorry, not the Senators. Sorry, I was looking at the screen. The Coyotes are definitely
our game, even though you should. That's beside the point. Go ahead. Go ahead.
But yeah, no, the Arizona fan base and Arizona market as a whole is a very high quality market that the NHL does not want to give up on because it's one of the highest growing populations in all of America.
Yeah,
that as well as Atlanta, but that's a topic for another day. But it's not that it hasn't worked in Arizona; it's that it has not worked under current ownership. So they're trying to sort out how to deal with that ownership situation. And I don't know how much you know about it, but it sounds like there's a formality of if Meruelo is able to reach certain benchmarks over the next few years, that the NHL will be returning to Arizona as an expansion team.
I did hear about that. Yes, I did hear about that.
Yeah. So what that nitty gritty behind that is not yet announced, but what it's kind of sounding like is he's got first of all, he's got to win the auction. If he doesn't win the auction, it's done for him. He's not going to be able to own Arizona 2.0. They'll go to a different local businessman who I'm told there's a few people interested in taking that team.
Yeah.
Coming back to. And when it came to this whole situation,
sounds like Scottsdale doesn't want them there. He sounds like a big no. Certainly sounds like it, Angus.
So when it comes to that whole situation, I don't know why he commented that, because they weren't the arena. The land, the parcel of land that they're trying to purchase in this auction is not in Scottsdale. So I don't know why he commented that. No, it's not. I forget where exactly it is, but
I actually did not know that. Okay.
Pretty sure it's in Glendale, but I could be wrong about that.
Okay. I'm sure somebody will find out. Meanwhile, Rangers move in the zone again. 8 minutes to go. Second period. Rangers lead 2-0 on goals by Jack Roslovic and Adam Fox, who was a shorthanded goal with about 4 seconds remaining in Ottawa's power play. As loose puck in the Rangers zone. Rangers trying to clear it out. Can't do it. That shot from the blue line may have been deflected just wide. Shesterkin may have gotten a slight piece of that one. Batherson tried to play it. It's played around for number 85 of Ottawa. Will Cooley tried to play it. Tkachuk just keeps in. Good play by Brady Tkachuk to keep that puck in. And Batherson moves in and shoots. And a save by Shesterkin. Good chance for Drake Batherson. Brady Tkachuk playing it now in the corner. Here's Zub. 85 trying to move in and loose puck in the corner. Schneider with a good hit right there on number 85. He takes the puck away and out, second back by Will Cooley. And it's out to center for Brady Tkachuk. And Rangers moving again. That shot by Cooley and a save. And he gets thrown down. Got a penalty against the Senators. And the Rangers will go back on the power play. Playing in the Mobile Arena Center like it was unsustainable.
Oh, absolutely. So
there was no way they were going to last in that arena. No, you're absolutely right on that. Absolutely, Angus.
Yeah. So the whole plan of Mullet Arena is it was supposed to be a temporary 3-year solution. This is year 2 that they've played in Mullet. I'm pretty sure it's year 2. It's they wanted next year to be the last year in Mullet. But unfortunately, even if the Arizona Coyotes, even if Alex Meruelo wins this land auction, the earliest that they'd be able to start building, because they're not going to, the auction is June 27th. That's when they put their bids in. But they're not going to know who wins that auction till November of this year. So that means so in November they'll know if they win. Then they got to apply for like building permits and all these government things to be able to start building the arena. So that would delay the actual building of the arena until at least April of 2025. So it'd be the start of the second quarter.
Okay.
Of 2025. So, and that would mean building an arena cost would take 2, maybe 3 years. So start in April of 2025. That means at the earliest you'll have the arena ready for 2027, 2028 season, and that's just too long. The NHL doesn't want to wait that long. So what it's sounding like is there was a prominent businessman in the Arizona area who offered to buy the team directly from Murillo and continue this plan. However, the NHL Board of Governors were not comfortable. The Board of Governors and the Players Union were not comfortable continuing that situation for up until 2028.
Right.
So it's going to be what's it's going to probably going to be is the NHL is going to give Murillo the chance to have that rink by a certain date. But if he doesn't have it, they'll go to another owner.
That's very interesting process there. By the way, Zoo for interference at 13-11. Rangers' second power play of the game. They're 0 for 1, 30 seconds left in it. Panarin had a couple of good chances. Now he gets it back again, and a save by Korpisalo. Zibanejad trying to play it back to Panarin. He does. Panarin has it. Now Fox. Fox moves in and shoots. Blocked in front. Rebound. Saved by Korpisalo, and he's got it. That was Zibanejad and Kreider in front. Kreider was the one looking for the deflection, and Korpisalo made a good save.
Yeah, that Mika Zibanejad trade is probably one of the better trades in New York Rangers recent history. I
agree.
Yeah, it's if I'm looking back on it, it kind of sucks. It kind of sucks in Ottawa Senators because obviously I think it was Brassard in a second for Zibanejad and
Derek Brassard in a second round pick. You're right.
Yeah, for Derek Brassard and a 7th round pick. At the time, that was a good enough trade for Ottawa because what it was is Zibanejad wasn't taking that next step into becoming a number 1 center, and they wanted someone with a bit more experience like Derek Brassard to lead them into the 2016-17 playoffs, and that's exactly what happened.
Yep.
But
the
team took a dump eventually, and obviously Zibanejad has been one of the better goal scorers in Rangers history since arriving. He's been really, really good.
100%. Power play is over, by the way. Rangers 0 for 2 on the power play. Shot by Trouba off the glove of Korpisalo. Rangers trying to keep in the zone. Good pressure by the Rangers offensively. And now the Senators moving on up. 4:10 to go. Second period, Rangers lead 2-0. Goals by Jack Roslovic and Adam Fox. And now a lead for the Rangers as Lafreniere tried to move in, and the Senators able to take it away.
Do you remember the trade that involved the Ottawa Senators and the New York Rangers trading a first-round draft pick so the Rangers could move up and pick Keandre Miller? You remember that?
I do remember that.
Do you remember who the Senators got in that?
Wasn't it a winger they got back?
Nope.
Why?
Number 24, third pairing defenseman for the Ottawa Senators currently, Jacob Bernard-Docker.
Yes. Yeah. Now he sounds familiar. Yes.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong. He's a good player. He's gonna be a good player once he's ready. But I'm sorry, I would much rather have Keandre Miller over Jacob Bernard-Docker.
In hindsight, I agree.
Yeah. Again, Bernard-Docker is going to be a formidable player. He's going to be a low-end top 4 defenseman, in my opinion. But Keandre Miller has the potential to be a legitimate top-pairing defenseman for a long time.
Barkley,
and you got to love that size.
That's locked in front.
You got to love that size, which is a problem that's plaguing the Senators' decor.
Yeah.
Their size.
Kreider able to take it away from number 27 of Ottawa. Hits are 15-11 in favor of the Senators.
That's one thing Ottawa's good at. They're good at laying the body.
Yes. Their physical play is definitely not gone unnoticed. 2:25 to go in the second period. Rangers lead 2-0. Remember, if they win tonight, they clinch everything, regardless of whether Carolina wins or loses tomorrow against the Columbus Blue Jackets. So a lot on the line tonight as Fox moves in, passes back for Kreider, back for Fox, back pass for Kreider, can't handle it. Panarin shot, a save by Korpisalo, and he holds it. By the way, Panarin does have a point tonight, so jock up another point for Artemi Panarin. He was looking for another one there as Korpisalo made a good save with 2:04 to go in the second period. We're in commercial break right now, and the Rangers have a 2-0 lead. Let's get some scoreboard updates for you while we have a little bit of time here. So, Canadiens and Red Wings just got underway in the third period. They still have a 4-2 lead due to the Montreal Canadiens over the Red Wings. Islanders and Devils are about 5 minutes into the third. The Islanders still lead 3-1 over the Devils. Remember, if the Islanders win tonight, they are officially in the playoffs, and they will clinch the 3 seed in the Metro Division. Second intermission, the Predators have made it a 3-2 game in favor of the Penguins. Philip Forsberg scoring his 48th goal of the season. Philip Forsberg close to 50 goals. Same with Artemi Panarin and Ryan McDonough, former Ranger, getting his 29th assist on that one. Sabres and Lightning are about to get underway in the third. Sabres still lead 3-1. Boston and Capitals are just underway in the third period. Washington still winning 1-0. How is that even possible? I will never know. But thank you, Capitals, for actually beating Boston. I will take it. They're still up 1-0. And then in about a half hour from now, you have Sharks and Oilers and Minnesota and LA. So we'll keep an eye on the Islanders and the Devils for you, as that is in the third period, as well as the other playoff clinching scenarios in tonight's NHL action.
See, I just realized something funny. I remembered one of my old Twitter accounts that I don't have access to, unfortunately, was I remember sending Artemi Panarin. I think it was the first year in New York. I ended up sending a DM saying, "Good luck on this season. If you score 100 points, I'll buy a jersey," just as a joke. I just sent it as a joke, not expecting a reply or anything. He obviously has more than 100 points, so now I have to buy him. I have to buy a Panarin jersey. So I'm pretty sure that message included like not just that year. If you ever have if you ever have a season where you score 100 or more points, I'll buy a jersey. And it was funny because he actually replied. I was not expecting a reply.
He actually replied to you?
Yeah.
Oh,
I was trying to pull it up. I was trying to pull it up, but it was on one of my old Twitter accounts. And he goes, I'll score 100.
I was curious to see what he said. That's really funny.
Yeah. No, he just said, I'll score 100. It was all it was. It was funny. It was hilarious. No other answer. It was just, I'll score 100.
That's really
Clearly, he's done
awesome.
it just a couple of years later.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
1:33 to go in the second period. Rangers lead 2-0. Goals by Roslovic and Fox as the Rangers dump into the zone. Ottawa trying to get it back. They do. Number 24 able to hand it off to
Jacob Bernard
Pinto.
Yeah.
Puck deflected in the zone. Shesterkin thought about playing it, but instead, Braden Schneider will get there along with Keandre Miller. Keandre Miller can't get out of the zone. Dumped in deeper by the Senators. Batherson tries to get there. Good pressure by Braden Schneider. Now number 6 able to play it for Ottawa. 24 moves in and shoots. Blocker save by Shesterkin as that goes out of play. Under a minute to go in the second. I see Angus is still killing it with the food puns, as is Goza. So, hey, keep at it, guys. Keep at it. I'm reading all the food puns tonight. I may not be able to show them all because there's way too much, but keep at it. Keep at it, guys. You've been keeping at it all season, so it doesn't faze me one bit.
I got to ask, where did that start? What's the history behind that?
Ask Angus that question. Angus, give Jake the backstory of how you started the food puns, because it started in the second or third stream that I've done ever since I joined this network this past season. So Angus can answer that question better than me. But basically, I think he started with him saying, why don't we come up with food puns for every single team in the NHL? And that's how it started. But again, Angus will probably explain that better than me. That shot saved by Korpisalo. He juggled that a little bit, but he was able to make a good save with 36.5 seconds left in the second. Yes, we know Angus started it, Goza. That's all you need to know. Yep, thank you, RJ. Sabres still leading 3-1 over Tampa, just underway in the third period there. Thank you for that. Oh, looks like we lost Jake momentarily, but we'll get him back soon. Oh, actually, He just got back. There you are, my friend.
Sorry about that. I hit the wrong button.
No, you're good. I thought your internet may have died or something.
I just hit the wrong button. That's my bad.
Hey, it's all good. Mistakes happen. Don't worry.
I got to ask you something.
Yeah.
Who does Rempe fight tonight if he hasn't already? If he fought in the first period, I missed it.
Claude Giroux.
Do you think he fights Claude Giroux?
I think he fights Claude Giroux. I don't know. It's just something about scoreboard update. Islanders now lead 4-1 over the Devils. 4-1 with 12:52 to go in the third.
Patrick Roy is a good head coach.
Yeah. So far, he's proven it. All I can say is that you can. Angus says, all I can say is that you can blame me. All I remember is that I did. And that's all you need to know, Angus. By the way, Kyle McLean scored for the Islanders.
Les Canadiens scored a fourth goal, I think.
What's that?
Yeah. Les Canadiens scored a fourth goal against the Red Wings there.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
15 seconds to go in the second period here, and we get an icing against the Senators with 10 seconds to go in the second. Goza said, don't hit the wrong button, and Devils are useless.
Yeah, I'll try not to hit the wrong button next time. I got to ask, though, back on the Rempe situation. What's your whole take on Rempe fighting so much? I know he's slowed down a little bit, but he's still fighting. What's your whole opinion on that?
Look, I mean, it's great for the Rangers because, and by the way, the second period is over. Still 2-0 Rangers, so I have more time to talk about this. But listen, I like Matt Rempe. I think he's going to be a great enforcer on this team, which is, again, something the Rangers have been lacking since Brandon Prust left them in retirement. Well, not in retirement. He went to Montreal.
Oh, man, Montreal. Sorry, I was thinking
Montreal. Yeah, Montreal. For some reason, I thought he was in Chicago at one point, but no, he was in Montreal. But no, look, it's good because they have that quote-unquote pest, and I like that. But at the same time, I believe that there's a limit because, I know they're cracking down. The NHL's cracking down on a lot of concussions, and they're trying to crack down on how many fights there are now in the league. Me personally, I'm an old school guy. I like seeing fights in the NHL. Obviously, I don't want to see anybody get hurt severely, but even still, I do like Matt Rempe. I think he's good for the game, but up to a point. Because I don't want it to get to a certain situation where he's going to get a bunch of game misconducts. He's going to get suspended multiple times, which is going to lead to a potential ban from the league. I don't want that happening. So I want him to be careful, which it seems like he's been doing. But who knows? I like him, but up to a point. That's just me.
That's fair. I think if you want my opinion on it, it's I think it's definitely his best asset. If you want to go, his best asset is his body, and he's using it.
Yes,
I think he's a very hard hitting player. He's more than just a goon. I think if given a legitimate chance, he could probably prove himself as a two-way forward to the most extent. But his biggest asset will always be his fists. I think that's just the fact of the matter. But he's got to learn to pick his spots better. And I say that as I like fights. I don't want fighting. Like, I don't want a scripted fight. I think that's just bananas. But if there's a fight that's actually going to benefit the game, sure, I'm all for it. But he's got to learn to fight better because he hasn't won many of his fights. He's willing to get punched. He really is willing to get punched, and that's fine. But he's got to work on learning how to absorb and deflect fights better. What he needs is either Tanner Glass or Brendan Press to come back just to teach him, like, not necessarily as a player, but come back as like a guest assistant coach to teach him how to actually do it properly. Because he's willing to fight. He's just not the best at it.
Yeah. No, I mean, I can't argue that. That's a fair point you bring up. No question. Did you read my comment when I sent you all the jerseys? I did read it. For some reason, I didn't get your message, though, Danelle. Do you mind trying to send it again? Again, on Twitter and Instagram at BlueSeats94. So try sending it again. I did not get them. But I did read that comment. My apologies if I didn't catch that earlier. Tampa Bay signed Dylan Duke to a 3-year contract worth $2.6 million.
Duke!
Yeah, Duke.
The first ever big and golden knight.
Yep, Duke's back with Tampa Bay on a 3-year contract, so good for him. Flames signed Walteri, I don't know how the heck you say that, to a 1-year contract worth $870,000.
I'm not even going to try it. I was going to try to pronounce it, but I'm not even going to try it.
Yeah. I'm not going to try that either.
Some trouble.
Flyers signed Massimo Rizzo to a 2-year contract worth $1.8 million.
Rizzo. Massimo Rizzo. What a name.
Yeah. I was gonna say the same thing. Before we take a quick commercial break here on the stream, let's go over some score updates. Once again, we just saw the Islanders take a 4-1 lead over the Devils, so it looks like they are on their way officially to clinching the 3 seed in the Metro and in the Stanley Cup playoffs. 11 minutes to go in the third in Detroit. Red Wings still trail Montreal 4-2. The Penguins have made it a 4-2 lead over the Nashville Predators. Emil Benstrom scores his 8th, making it 4-2. Sabres still lead 3-1 over Tampa Bay with 13 minutes left in the third. Still 1-0 Washington over Boston. Again, I don't know how that's possible, but that is where we are right now. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to step aside for a few minutes, but when we come back, we will get you set for the third period between the Rangers and the Senators. It all comes down to the final 20 minutes for the Rangers. Can they do it? We will find out. So don't you go anywhere. Danelle, I do see your comment here, by the way. Just check on the phone. I clicked the photos. Just check. I will absolutely check during the commercial break. But don't you guys go anywhere. We will be right back on the THPN YouTube channel. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Jake will return momentarily, but we are back for the second intermission report. After 40 minutes of play, the Rangers lead 2-0 over the Ottawa Senators. Adam Fox scoring shorthanded in the second period, assisted by Chris Kreider and Mika Zibanejad. The other goal scored by Jack Roslovic that came in the first period. That's where we stand right now. Oh, and by the way, Danelle, I did check Twitter. They did come through. Those are the exact jerseys that I did see already. So thank you again for sending those, though. I appreciate it. As we have Jake back from the Talking Some Sens podcast, make sure you go subscribe to those guys. They do a great job covering the Ottawa Senators. So I'll just ask you this simply, Jake. What do you expect, or what do you want to see from the Senators going into this third period here?
I want to see a comeback. I want to see overtime hockey.
Hey, you and every single Carolina Hurricanes fan is praying for that right now.
Yes, I was talking to my buddy Zach. Zach, if you're watching, shout out to you. The Surgecast, also part of the Hockey Podcast Network.
Yes, yeah. Hey, by the way, in all seriousness, shout out to Zach and the crew on the Surgecast. They do an outstanding job covering the Hurricanes as well. The Caniac Report was also here. Sam and Samuel do a good job hosting that as well. We have a lot of good shows on here. You guys are another one of those shows. Caniac Sessions as well. Go check out all of our shows here on the network, including mine as well, from the Blue Seats, a New York Rangers podcast. By the way, I forgot to mention before that my show is sponsored by SeatGeek. SeatGeek is your number one source for the best deals on sporting events, concerts, comedy shows, and more. Go to SeatGeek.com or download the SeatGeek app and use promo code BLUESEATS, all one word, BLUESEATS, for $20 off your first ticket purchase. So you want to see a comeback, Jake. What do you want to see? Do you want to see more shots on net? You want to see more physicality? What do you expect from the Senators here in the third period?
So I want to see the Senators play their game that they should be playing. So that's just a fast, in-your-face type of style, shooting anything and everything to the net. Because honestly, like the great one once said, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. I want the Senators to take more shots, more high-danger shots in the slot, and in harder spots that's going to be hard to deflect. So I want that to happen, and I want the Senators to score 2 goals, and I want some physicality, because that is the Ottawa's bread and butter. They will wear you down by punishing you in the defense, in the physical point of the game. And I think it's just going to start waking up soon. I think that's Brady Tkachuk's going to start laying the body some more. He had 12 hits in his last game. It was just last night, and not too long ago broke the record for most hits in a game with either 16 or 17. A record that was previously held by, I believe, Adam Pelech of the New York Islanders.
Oh, wow. All right.
Yeah, it's I want to see that happen again tonight. Let's see what he's at in terms of shot. I mean, hit count tonight, but probably around the 3 or 4 mark, just based on what I've seen. Box score, play-by-play. Hold on here. Where's his hits? So he's got 3 hits tonight.
Okay.
How many shots? Well, he's only got 1 shot. That's depressing. Batterson's got 4 shots.
Jeez, I thought he had more than that.
Yeah, Birdie's usually the money line for over or under 4 shots a game. He's usually.
Hold on a minute. Scoreboard update here. Red Wings have cut the lead to 1. It is 4-3 Montreal. Alex DeBrincat scoring his 27th of the season with 9:22 to go in the third period. So scoreboard update for you right there. Please continue, Jake. I'm sorry.
All good. No, but yeah, no. Brady Tkachuk's usually amongst the league leaders in both shots and hits, and I wonder where he's at this year. I'm pretty sure he's high up there in terms of hits, but I don't know about shots. Let me take a look here.
Take your time.
Hold on here. I figure out if the NHL even has that on their website. Nope, guess not.
Well, and NHL, get on that stat. Just saying.
Oh, I think I figured out how to do it. Hold on here. Shots. Yeah, Brady Tkachuk is 3rd in league shots with 356 shots. Oh my goodness.
Oh boy.
Holy.
What do we got?
He's 356 shots behind only David Pastrnak and Nathan McKinnon. That's a lot of shots.
What?
That's insane.
Wow.
I can't see hits, unfortunately. Right.
My goodness.
That is ridiculous.
By the way, another scoreboard update for you. Eric Zerniak made it 3-2 Buffalo, and Buffalo has just made it 4-2. Zach Benson scoring his 11th with 8:40 to go in the third period. So now 4-2 Sabres over the Tampa Bay Lightning. And by the way, officially 5 minutes remaining in the game in New Jersey. Islanders still lead 4-1 over the Devils. And the Capitals are still losing or winning 1-0 over the Bruins. So if those scores hold, the Islanders will be in the playoffs. For those that are just tuning in, we welcome you to a THPN watch party. My name is Jimmy, alongside Jake from the Talkin' Some Sens podcast, who is enjoying a delicious ice cream sandwich. I'm actually craving that right now, not going to lie to you. We're covering Rangers and the Ottawa Senators. Rangers lead 2-0. We're in the second intermission right now after 40 minutes of play. Still got one more period to play, and I covered all the scenarios tonight, but if the New York Rangers win tonight, they clinch everything. The Metro Division, the conference, and the President's Trophy. So a lot on the line for the Rangers, and they will also have the most wins in franchise history tonight if they win. So a lot riding here for the Rangers on what has already been a historic season for both the team and for one Artemi Panarin, respectively, but that's beside the point. Islanders are winning 4-1 in their game over New Jersey. If they win, they are in, and it also does help that the Capitals are winning 1-0. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Capitals are winning. If the Islanders were losing, Capitals winning does not help. I apologize. I correct myself. If the Bruins were winning, it would help the Islanders if they were losing. But the Islanders are winning, so let me correct myself. The Islanders win. They are in. They have 5 minutes to go in that game there. But we got 20 more minutes here in our game, Rangers versus Senators, and I am curious about one thing, though. Does Ottawa bring back Jonas Korpisalo on a one-year contract, yes or no?
So Korpisalo, unfortunately, is signed to a 5-year contract at $4 million a year.
Oh, yes. I forgot about that. It's a 5-year contract. My bad.
Unfortunately. All good. So he's got 4 years left after this one. And honestly, I've seen a lot of people talk about him being bought out.
Why?
Because, well, he's picked it up at this point in the season, but unfortunately, he hasn't been able to provide that consistent presence in net. And ultimately, I don't think he's going to be bought out just simply based on the fact that the Senators do not want to eat dead cap for 8-year term. I think it's $1.8 million for the next 8 years is the contract buyout cost. And in my opinion, that would just be a little reckless. I think what the Senators should do is trade one of Korpisalo and Forsberg. I prefer trading Korpisalo, but Forsberg would be the easier person to trade, so they likely trade him. And promote Mads Søgaard to the NHL's backup spot next year because he is Ottawa's future in net, in my opinion. He's a 22-year-old, 6'7" Danish goaltender who is tied for the tallest goaltender in NHL history.
I saw, dude, that it's unfair that a goalie is that tall, though. I mean, he's almost Ben Bishop-like.
Same height as Ben Bishop.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Former Ottawa Senators legend. Thank you very much. You remember that?
Absolutely.
Thank you very much, Corey Conacher. My goodness, I still love that trade 12 years later.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, by the way, shout out to our main man Kyle on the Hockey Podcast Network Twitter account for showing us some love on Twitter/X. So shout out to Kyle. He's watching the stream right now. So what's good, Kyle? Thank you so much. As we're about set for the final 20 minutes of the regular season, potentially for the Rangers, if they can hang on to this 2-0 lead.
I don't know about you, but I'm about to hit that money line on DraftKings that I think this game's going to go overtime.
Really?
I think so.
Wow. All right. Okay.
I wonder what the odds are.
What are the odds on there right now?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. Hold on here.
By the way, speaking of DraftKings, we are sponsored by them. Like I said before, use code THPN to sign up. New customers can bet $5 in the NHL, get $200 instantly in bonus bets, and with the playoffs right around the corner, now is a good time to get some bets going. Only at DraftKings with code THPN. Must be 21 plus in select states, and please play responsibly. And with that, we are underway in the third and final period. If the Rangers hold on, they will clinch everything. So let's see what they do here as Ottawa plays it. Brady Tkachuk try to pass for Shane Pinto. We couldn't handle that pass, and it's all the way out of the zone. Korpisalo out to play it.
Oh boy, Korpisalo should not be playing the puck.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh my goodness.
He's gonna give me gray hairs.
What's up, Andrew B? How you doing, my guy? Good to see you. Oh, that chance for Roslovic and a save by Korpisalo.
How has Roslovic been with the Rangers so far? Has he been worth it?
He's been decent-ish. You know, he is pretty fast. I'll give him that. Which is something the Rangers need more. Oh, and a save by Shesterkin. Rebound just poked wide through the crease. Senators came close to getting on the board. But
yeah.
But no, I like Roslovic a lot. I mean, he's still an unproven player in my... Oh, Rangers got away with a trip there. No penalty call. I'm actually pretty surprised about that. But we play on as Ottawa has to play it in their own zone. Yeah, I'm really surprised that they got away with that. Oh, scoreboard update. Alex Romanov has made it 5-1 Islanders, and that is going to seal the deal.
That was a weird trade for Montreal Canadiens. Remember that they traded I think the 10th overall draft pick to
for Romanov,
yeah. So they traded Romanov to the Islanders, and then the 10th overall pick to the to the Chicago Blackhawks, and then the Islanders traded another draft pick to the Blackhawks, and Montreal got Kirby Dach. What a weird trade!
Yes, I forgot about Kirby Dach.
They basically got 2 first-round picks for Kirby Dach.
Absolutely. How was your family birthday party? It was really nice, Andrew. It was really nice. I appreciate you asking that. The whole weekend was a bit overwhelming, to be honest with you, but it was very, very good. Very good. I'm glad to hear that you're doing well. How's the game so far? It is currently 2-0 Rangers over the Senators. No Big Ed or Cousin Ed tonight. No Rangers Ed podcast. They're off on their own little adventures today, but hopefully next time they will join us. And no need to apologize for you being late. And hey, it's always good to see you in the chat, Andrew. So much appreciated. We're just underway in the third period, but yeah, no, that trade was. I don't know what the Blackhawks were thinking with that trade. I thought Kirby Dach was a promising player for them, and they just let him go like that.
Yeah, he should have been one of the players they built around, in my opinion.
Absolutely, but hey, look. I get it. They have Connor Bedard now, who's going to be a star. He's probably going to win the Calder Trophy this year. But even still, like
they didn't have
Bedard. Kirby Dach too.
Yeah, they didn't have Bedard when they made that trade. Keep that in mind.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
That was at the 2022 draft, I believe it was. Because he was drafted in, I think, 3rd overall in 2019. I want to say.
I think 2019. Yes, you were right.
Yes.
Andrew, above me is Jake from the Talking Some Sens podcast. So, he's my special guest tonight as Korpisalo makes a save on Chris Kreider yet again. So the faceoff will remain in the Ottawa zone. We're just underway in the third period. Rangers lead 2-0. And again, if the score holds, Rangers clinch everything. Do we have an official scoreboard update yet? Oh, wait a minute.
Not that I can see.
Wait, did they call the goal back for the Islanders? Because it says Romanov still scored, yet they're still saying 4-1.
That could just be the NHL app being delayed too, though. That could just be the NHL app being delayed.
Oh, well, you're probably right. But as far as I'm concerned, Romanov still made it 5-1.
Who's in net? Who's in net for the Devils. Jake Allen is not having a game.
Jake Allen's in that.
That's his first. I think that's his first bad game for the Devils because he's faced 19 shots and he's saved 14 of them.
Yeah, I mean he's actually been pretty decent ever since coming to New Jersey, but I don't think his time's gonna last very long in New Jersey. I think he'll probably go somewhere else. But hey, he's got
a couple of years left. I think he's got 1 year left after this one. And I think they're gonna give him that year. And they're instead not going to keep Kaapo Kähkönen, but I think that Kaapo Kähkönen's actually been the better goalie between the two of them. As good as Jake Allen has been, he's a great goalie. He's a perfect tandem goalie. But if you got to keep one of Jake Allen or Kaapo Kähkönen, I would actually say you should keep Kaapo Kähkönen based on his age.
Yeah, I agree. I agree 100%. By the way, the goal by Romanov did get called back for the Islanders. I'm not sure why, but it doesn't matter because that game is over. The New York Islanders are in the Stanley Cup playoffs, and they have clinched the 3 seed in the Metropolitan Division. Meanwhile, Lindgren shoots and scores! Ryan Lindgren! Not sure if that was deflected, but it doesn't matter. Rangers lead 3-0.
Gosh darn it.
And it looks like it was deflected by, guess who? Artemi Panarin. He's done it again.
He's got my number tonight. What a goal, man.
My God.
I've seen it now. I think
that was just a beautiful deflection. And meanwhile, a chance for number 27 of Ottawa was blocked in front of the net by Trocheck.
Wow. Dylan Gambrell, he's a Toronto Maple Leaf now. I'm thinking of Parker Kelly. Yeah, same number. The year different though.
But no, that was just a beautiful deflection in front by Artemi Panarin, and he just continues to have a historic season. Hey, Q-licious is back. What's up, man? Long time no see. How you doing? Thanks a lot for joining in again. I appreciate it. I did see that the Flames won last night. They absolutely did deserve that win. I agree with you, Andrew. I pelted on my app on the munch. Oh, you did? Wow, okay. I don't want to know how much you bet, but good luck to you. Islanders by the skin of their teeth. Very striking contrast in stories between both teams in New York. Yeah, that pretty much sums it up in a nutshell, man. And meanwhile, a good shot right there. Glove saved by Shesterkin.
Wow.
My goodness. Lot of action here tonight. Oh, scoreboard update. The Red Wings have tied the game. The Red Wings have tied the game. They pull the goalie, and it pays off. They have tied the game with 1:30 to go in the third. And for Artemi Panarin, that is his 49th goal on the season. He is one away from 50.
You know what? I want him to score that goal tonight. I want him to.
You want him to get 50?
I want him to get 50 just to spite me. Just to spite me.
I'm shocked to hear you say that, to be honest.
Well, I'm a very big Artemi Panarin fan, and honestly, as much as I want the Senators to come back and win this game, it'll give us better odds at Mac and Celebrini. So, you know what? I'm happy either way.
That's a fair point. And yes, Q, we were talking about that in the before the second period started. We were talking a lot about that. So if you missed it, you can catch a replay of the live stream once the game or the stream is over. Oh, you didn't bet anything. Oh, okay. I must have misread what you said. I apologize. Oh, they're looking at the Red Wings. I'm assuming for offside for the Red Wings. Okay. The goal is still good. Wow. All right. So it's a tie game with Detroit. Wow. Islanders win, which means either Washington, Detroit, Pittsburgh, or Philly for the very last spot. Who will it be? At this point, the way the Penguins are playing, I have to say Pittsburgh.
Yeah, I want it to be either Pittsburgh or Washington. If it's Detroit, I'll be a sad Sens fan because that means Detroit's ahead of us in the rebuild. And I do not want that to be the case. I really
That's a fair point.
I'd be fine with either Washington, Pittsburgh, or Detroit. But if I'm picking a tier list, I want Pittsburgh to make it. Big
Yeah.
Eric Carlson fan, big Sidney Crosby fan. I like Mike Sullivan. I think it's a great team. They're just kind of old now.
Yeah, no.
And,
I know old. That's putting it very nicely.
I'm pretty sure they're the second oldest team in the NHL, right? And Washington being the first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Austin Matthews can get 70. Yes, he can, Andrew. And I think he will get 70.
Being a Sens fan, I don't want him to, but it's good for the game if he does.
Yeah. Detroit and Montreal are going to overtime. Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
They're going to overtime, baby. All right, we'll keep our eyes on that. For me, I hope Detroit. I hate Philly, Pittsburgh, and Washington.
Nikita Kucherov is having a stupid good season.
The man just hit 100 assists tonight.
Did he? I missed that.
Or was that 100 points? Hang on a minute.
He's got 141 points according to NHL stats, so he could have hit 100 assists for sure.
Okay, so if it's 100 points, I'm mistaken. I apologize.
No, he's leading the NHL of 141.
My goodness.
You know what? The next game that the Tampa Bay Lightning, I want him to play the entire game just to get 150 points.
Oh my god.
That's not going to happen, but it'd be hilarious if it
just to spite you two. Is that how we're going?
Pretty much. Because, I mean, it's not really spiting me. I like the Tampa Bay Lightning. A talented friend of mine was drafted by them a long, long time ago, so I'm happy about that. Doesn't play there anymore, but ever since that happened, I'm a fan of the Tampa Bay Lightning. They're one of my preferred teams in the Eastern Conference.
All right. No, that's fair. Mm-hmm. What's Connor saying here? I'm fine with either team, but I'd like Detroit to make it. They haven't been in a while. No, that's a fair point. But I feel like you all are saying Detroit just to attack my guy Jacob here. Why are y'all doing this?
I get I'm new. Hey, I'm new, but don't hate me yet, guys.
It's your guys' opinion. It's okay. Who's here? Who's ready to watch the Leafs get wiped in the first round by Florida? Honestly, that wouldn't surprise me.
We want Florida.
Honestly, though, that series could go 7 games. In all seriousness, I can see that going 7. Or at least 6.
Toronto's going to choke.
You think they're going to choke again?
Oh, yeah. They're putting too much effort into getting Austin Matthews to that 70th goal. The second that the playoffs hit, they're going to be out of energy.
Oh, hang on a second, Jake. I apologize. We have an answer to the trivia question that was asked. Who were the last Rangers teammates to each score 40-plus goals in the same season?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Indeed it is. And let's see the answer here. Mark Messier and Pat Verbeek in 95 and 96.
Wow.
Mark Messier had 47 and Pat Verbeek had 41.
Wow. But yeah, no, the reason why I'm...
your eyes are peeled on the app in the game. Oh, that's... Okay, I misread that, Andrew. I'm sorry.
But answering, who was it? Connor. The reason why I don't like the Detroit Red Wings is because I'm an Ottawa Senators fan, and both teams embarked on a rebuild at similar points. I think Detroit started a year, maybe 2 beforehand, and I do not want the Detroit Red Wings to reach the playoffs before the Senators do. I think it's especially with the whole Alex DeBrincat drama scenario that unfolded last offseason. I do not want the Senators to reach. I want the Senators to reach the playoffs before the Rangers do.
That's fair.
That's just me being a greedy Sens fan, though.
Hey, you know what? At least you're being honest, which is what we want. We want honesty.
Oh, absolutely.
Maple Leafs sore losers since 1967.
I stumbled upon
Jack squats since 67.
Yeah. I stumbled upon an interesting stat the other day.
What's that?
Toronto Maple Leafs have not won more than 3 rounds of the playoffs in their entire history.
In their entire history?
Because when they last won the Stanley Cup in 1967, the playoffs were 3 rounds. And ever since 1967, they have not won 3 or more rounds.
That's sad, man. That really is sad.
Yeah. What a fraudulent franchise. I'm going to get some hate for that.
I mean,
I'm a Sens fan. If you can't tell, my Alfie jersey over here.
Daniel Alfredson. Yep. Do you guys watch WWE? No, and me personally, I have no interest, Andrew. That's just me, though. That's just me.
So I don't watch actively. Every now and then, I'll throw something on if I got nothing else to do. I'm a big Undertaker fan, and I was very happy to see him make a comeback not too long ago. I don't know if he's going to remain. But I think at this point he's kind of semi-unretiring, which would be interesting. I'm a big fan of
semi-unretiring. By the way,
I'm a big fan of
couple
Undertaker.
more finals to announce. Sabres beat Tampa Bay 4-2, and the Capitals have beaten the Bruins 2-0.
No, you're not due for a cup in Toronto. Sorry.
No. I'm sorry, Andrew, but Toronto is not winning a cup anytime soon until they prove to me that they can actually do something in the playoffs. And besides winning just one playoff series in 19 years. So, just saying.
And in all seriousness, the Toronto Maple Leafs, I don't think they're going to make the the Red Wings almost run. Wow.
They're still in overtime.
Wow. It looks like Andrew gave us a nice little update there. But
jeez.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, hey,
me.
No worries, Q. I appreciate you tuning in, even if it was for a little bit. It's good to see you. Hope to see you in the next stream, my friend.
But yeah, I know I'm when it comes to the Toronto Maple Leafs, I cheered for them on, I think it was 2 occasions. And those 2 occasions were when Jason Spezza were part of the team.
Oh my God, yes.
I'm a big Sens fan, and and the Senators obviously weren't in the playoffs at that point, so I wanted at least a Senator to win a cup. But now that there's no former Senators that I'm a big fan of on the Toronto Maple Leafs, you're not going to see me cheering for the Leafs. Respectfully, I'm sure they don't need me as a fan. They've got a big enough fan base without me.
That's fair. By the way, 9:51 to go in the third. Rangers lead 3-0. Capitals are in pole position after winning. They win the last game. They're in. Yep. If they win their last game, they are indeed in the playoffs with the final wild card spot. So a lot on the line for the Capitals as well. Mid-70s. I'm not born. I'm born in.
Man, now I don't want that to happen.
Born in 87. Okay. All right. I think that was the same year as my friend
Sidney Crosby for fear.
I think. I'm not sure, but anyway.
Same year as Sidney Crosby.
Yeah. No wonder why the Leafs suck. Yeah. They have some sort of complex. Damn, Angus.
No. But yeah, no, when it comes to the Toronto Maple Leafs, their former general manager, Kyle Dubas, he's a good general manager. He's going to do some great work in Pittsburgh. But the thing with with him in Toronto is I'm a fan of analytics to the point where analytics are a big tool that should be used when building your team, because you can see what players are good at and what teams are kind of lacking at and address those areas kind of there. But it should not be the only tool used in order to discuss a player's effectiveness. It should be one of multiple tools. You should look at the analytics. You should look at the stats. You should look at the eye test. You should ask around scouts. It should be multiple different layers to evaluate a player. And in my opinion, that's the reason why recently Toronto hasn't done too great. They've relied too much on analytics.
I agree with you 100%. I was 4 and 66. You were 4? Damn.
Oh my goodness,
Angus. I was born in 85 and 80s, baby, but grew up in the 90s. Wish I could build a time machine and relive it all again. Hey, I was born in 94. I wish I could go back to my early days.
I feel young. I feel like a baby right now. I was born in 2002. I'm 21 years old.
What? No way. No way, dude.
I'm an infant compared to you guys.
Well, you look good, man. You look good.
Appreciate it. It's the beard.
I literally just turned 30 2 days ago, so I'm old.
I'm turning 22 and I think it's in September.
Oh, you're a September baby. Okay.
Yeah. Jeez, yeah.
The Red Wings have won it in overtime. Red Wings win.
Rats. Son of a gun. Darn you, Alex DeBrincat. Oh my goodness! I just seen this late, but Brady just fell. That should have been a call.
Yeah, I was about to say that. Yeah,
that should have been a call. That's an offside.
Danelle said you don't look 21.
I've gotten that quite a lot.
Insane indeed, Andrew B. It is insane indeed. I was born in May 1990. Last year, the Olive Oilers won the cup. I still can't get over that one, Goza. the Edmonton olive oil. It was my favorite pun of all time.
Olive oils. I love that. That's funny.
Lucas Raymond Lucas Raymond, one of them.
Lucas Raymond is one of the better players in the 2020 draft. Definitely.
Jimmy, since you're 30, are you still young to remember? I was 2 months old. I didn't watch it, obviously, but I still watch highlights to this day. So I still relive it from time to time. Under 8 minutes to go in the third period, Rangers lead 3-0 over the Ottawa Senators. They win. They clinch everything. Penguins beat the Predators 4-2. Thank you, RJ. Appreciate that. And the Red Wings have officially won in overtime 5-4 thanks to Lucas Raymond as that shot deflected away by Artemi Panarin. Trouba trying to play it. Panarin trying to clear it out. Intercepted by number 24 of Ottawa. 27 takes it and shoots. That was deflected away behind the net.
G Money. Again, I'm a little behind here, so I just seen G passing to create that chance right there.
You're good. You're good.
That chance is created by future Hall of Famer Claude Giroux.
Yeah, he is a future Hall of Famer. 3-on-1 for the Rangers. He stops, passes to Lindgren, and a pass to Lafreniere, who scores! Alexis Lafreniere makes it 4-0 Rangers!
Okay, now I want to see Brady beat some people up now. That's all I want to see at this point. I want to see all guns a-blazing.
Oh, my God. And I believe that is another point for Artemi Panarin, who just continues to pile them up.
Oh, that is such a bad turnover by Jacob Bernard-Docker over there. That's a defensive breakdown caused by Jacob Bernard-Docker doing a turnover and Jacob Chicker not being able to block the shot in time. That's unfortunate. Oh, man. But that's a great goal for Alexis Lafreniere, who is having himself quite a good season.
His best season so far as a Ranger, no question.
Yeah.
By the way, Panarin and I believe Trocheck will get the assists on that goal.
Yeah, that would be Panarin and Vincent Trocheck. Again, another point for Artemi Panarin, the best player on the team. I think that Alexis Lafreniere really, really needed to play alongside of Artemi Panarin.
Yes, he did. He did.
It's because, in my opinion, I think if you compare their game is pretty similar, and he's learning quite a lot from Panarin, and it's important. Wow, what a horrible man! Oh man, that was a horrible defensive breakdown. Welcome, Patrick Miller.
No, it was.
Welcome. Yeah. Welcome, Patrick, to the stream. He says he's a new subscriber. How are you guys doing today? I'm doing fantastic. I got off.
I didn't even see that. What's up, Patrick? New subscriber. Thank you so much, man. We appreciate it. By the way, for Lafreniere, his 28th of the season, Panarin and Trocheck do indeed get the assist, and it is 4-0 Rangers. Looks like they will be. Oh, we have a penalty? Brady Tkachuk going at it with Matt Rempe.
Are they fighting?
No fisticuffs, but they're exchanging some words.
Come on, I'm still a little late. I can't wait to see that. I'm going to keep my eyes peeled.
That was quite disappointing, not going to lie to you.
I want to see a Brady fight. I was
hoping they would throw hands.
Yeah. But no, I think I'm pretty sure. Oh, no, I was about to say that I'm pretty sure that Lafreniere would be the first 30-goal scorer of the 2020 draft if he were to score 30 goals this year, but that would be incorrect.
Oh, no wonder Tkachuk exchanged words. Rempe just took a tripping penalty.
Yeah.
Never mind.
God,
Rangers will be short-handed.
Rempe's a big boy.
You were 30. Remember, you are still young. Oh, okay. Well, thank you, Danilo. I appreciate that comment.
But I'm glad that.
Am I allowed to swear? Just be a little bit cautious about that, because there will be little kids and teenagers watching this, so just be cautious, Patrick.
I'll say keep it PG-13 is what I'll give you.
Yes, I was going to say that. Yes, thank you. That's a better way to put it.
Yeah.
Ottawa's second power play of the game, by the way. Not too many penalties here in this game.
No, I'm surprised.
Very surprising. Relatively clean game by both teams.
It's going to get to be more
the second power play. Yeah. Rangers 0-2.
It's going to get more physical. I'm telling you that right now. I think Brady's going to do a bit of running here. The Brady bunch is about to
Brady Bunch. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that comment.
I think someone mentioned it earlier and I took it, but I like it.
Yeah, it was Angus, and then I think Connor may have commented that before.
That would be correct, yes. You're the oldest kid in here. Yeah.
What's up, Ryan Davis? I see you joining the chat. I was born in June of 1992, and I'm 31. I still feel young. Well, hey.
You are 1 year older than my Ottawa Senators. Yeah, no, I'm a big fan. So there's my Brady Tkachuk jersey on this wall over here, Adidas. Alfredson jersey, unfortunately, that's a Reebok, but still. I've got, hold on here.
I've got no issue with Reebok.
Oh, yeah. I like the Reebok. I just prefer the Adidas. People are not going to like this one because I have beef with them, but
oh, you got it to bring it autographed? Yo, that's sick.
I won it at a raffle, actually. I think I paid like $20 for it, but still, it was amazing.
That's awesome, man. By the way, welcome aboard, Ryan Davis. Thank you so much. Oh, it's a takeaway. Here comes Jimmy Vesey on a break, short-handed. Vesey gets hooked. That's a penalty. Is it going to be a penalty shot? Yes, it is.
Oh, come on. Please tell me. Please tell me. Who's taking it?
Got hooked on a short-handed breakaway. We will have a penalty shot.
Who's taking it?
Jimmy Vesey.
Oh, it's for the Rangers?
Yeah, it's for the Rangers.
Corpusal is going to let it. He's Swiss cheese. He's not going to save this one.
All right, so a shorthanded opportunity for Jimmy Vesey on the penalty shot with 4:29 to go in the third.
Ay. That's a weird one on Ridley Gregg there.
And away we go. Vesey moves in swiftly on Corpusalo. Vesey misses wide.
There we go. Let's go.
Well, no dice there for Jimmy Vesey, but regardless, that's a penalty you can't afford to take if you're Ottawa. So no harm, no foul. Still 16 seconds left in the Ottawa power play. Still 4-0 Rangers. Jimmy Vesey misses that one wide. No dice there, but all is good. We play on here with 4:29 to go in the third.
Whatever happened to Blake Wheeler? Is he injured? I'm feeling
Blake Wheeler was done for the regular season at least. I don't know if we're going to see him in the playoffs, though.
Yeah, because I was like, wait a second. He's not here. He's not playing tonight. That's right. He got it.
No. I don't mind Adidas or Reebok. If I had my choice to know, I prefer Adidas, but Reebok, I don't mind.
Yeah, Reebok is a good jersey manufacturer, 100%. But Adidas.
Oh, God. Connor said... This is for you, Jacob. Who are the Ottawa Senators? Are they based off the Houses of Parliament, or did the Roman Empire make the trip to Canada? What the hell, Connor?
So, in indulging you, I'm gonna answer this jokingly, and I'm gonna answer this historically, facting wise. So, jokingly, I'm pretty sure, the Roman Empire, because the Ottawa Senators play out of the modern depiction of the Roman Colosseum. That's what the Canadian Tire Center was actually designed to look like.
Right.
Yeah, and historically speaking, they're just replacing. I'm not sure if you're aware, but when the NHL first started, the Ottawa Senators were a franchise, and relocated to become the St. Louis Eagles in the year of 1927. I want to say. Yeah,
that was way back when King Clancy was on the team.
Yes, King Clancy. Yes, and Frank Finnegan, big legend from my hometown.
Well, there you go.
Yeah. And Frank Niber, too, actually.
Oh, God. I got a joke for you guys. Why was the doctor forced to retire? The question is, do I want to know the answer to this, Patrick?
Yeah, I was about to say that. Do I want to know?
Jake, I have a Tyler Ennis game-worn Senators the 1920 season. Wow.
Man, that's a dope jersey.
Jake, if you don't know this already, this man right here has almost 200 jerseys in his collection.
He ran out of patience. Nice.
Wow.
But yeah, do you what's your Twitter? I'm gonna drop you a follow real quick. I want to learn. What was that?
Seriously, though, that was pretty funny, Patrick.
Yeah, that was good.
Oh my goodness. 4:01 to go. In the third period, Rangers lead 4-0.
Yeah, no, Gaza. I apologize. I don't know your name. If you have a Twitter, drop it. Oh, I think I just found it. There you go. I'm gonna shoot you a follow because I'm a big jersey collector. I love jerseys, so I'm definitely gonna want to see. I'm definitely gonna want to see a photo of that.
I still haven't. You still haven't tried Chick-fil-A, dude.
I got a funny jersey for you guys.
Listen, man,
hold on.
I'm not gonna rag on you too bad about that, but you still need to try it whenever you can. All-American Wrestling Show. What's up? How you doing? Let's go Rangers indeed. Thank you so much for joining us. Better late than never. Shots are 31-24 in favor of the Rangers, and they lead 4-0. Alex DeBrincat moved in the zone, but that's taken away by the Rangers. 3:30 to go in the third. Rangers are close to clinching everything. Oh, we actually have a comment from Facebook here. What's up, Brenda? How you doing? Truly giving 6 saying Montreal rebuilding losers. Had a 4-1 lead and lose in overtime. Connor McDavid is well enough. All of a sudden, I'm not sure how to interpret that comment, but thank you for watching. I'm not sure how to take that. But
I'm not sure how to take that either.
Anyway, so if we win, Yes, if we win, we clinch everything. The division, the conference, and the President's Trophy. And there's about under 3.5 minutes left.
Yeah.
How is it that you people have never been to Chick? What is wrong with you people? Oh my goodness.
Hold on. Very interesting to learn that. It just seems right now we both support teams yet.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a good point, Connor.
I've got fun facts for you guys. 4 days. I got this actually jersey. I'll make this jersey today for you guys. You guys being Rangers fans are gonna love this.
Now we're gonna scrum as Corpusalo makes a save. Will Cooley getting involved with Kachuk and one more Senator player. Wenberg getting involved as well. What's up, Albesto6? How you doing? Let's go Rangers. Absolutely. I don't eat fast food. I rarely eat it anymore except for a cheat day, so I don't blame you. I want that to happen for the Rangers. Hell yeah, Andrew B. I work at Chick-fil-A. Okay. What's it like working there? I've heard it's really cool working there. Do you guys like hot sauce? To an extent.
Yeah, I was going to say
I won't do ghost pepper. That's all I got to say.
Oh. No, I'm too weak for that.
Don't have a Chick-fil-A in England. That's a crime. Chick-fil-A is great, absolutely.
Yeah, we don't have Chick-fil-A in Canada either.
Oh, by the way, after that scrum, the Rangers wound up with a power play for some reason. I don't know. Maybe for a roughing penalty on Ottawa.
It looks like Jacob Chikrin. It looks like Jacob Chikrin cross-checked, I think is what it looks like.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Yeah, that's a bit of a cross-checking. But hey, he had to defend his goalie.
Yeah. Rangers' third power play of the game. They're 0 for 2. Fox got tripped up a bit there. And now Ottawa trying to move in shorthanded as, who's that with the puck? Number 85 of Ottawa moves in. Passes is out of the zone, so Senators have to get back on side. 2:07 to go, third period. What are your opinions on the Rangers winning the cup? I'll talk more about that when the game is over because I have some thoughts on that.
Yeah.
Anyone so Shake Shack? I love Shake Shack. Love Shake
I've had it once or twice. But when it comes to that that comment from Connor there, do you think that Ridley Gregg asked for that cross check? So here's my opinion on it. Ridley Gregg.
Almost hit the post. Sorry, Jake.
All good. Oh,
give away to Panarin. Saved by Corpusalo when he holds it.
Yeah.
Anyway, please continue, Jake.
Yeah. No. When it comes to that Ridley Gregg and Morgan Riley situation, he knew there was going to be a retaliation. He knew there was going to probably be a scrum, probably be a fight. Yeah, but I'm willing to bet that he was not ready for that cross check that I had there. I think that was there was definitely going to be a reaction, but I think that reaction was inappropriate.
Yeah,
definitely warranted some sort of discipline. It was 6 games? I think it was 4 or 6 games.
Why did the Scarecrow win an award? I don't know, Patrick. Why?
Because he's scared of Crow.
That would be funny if that's the answer, but I doubt it. Lafreniere behind the net for Panarin. 28 seconds to go on the power play. Lafreniere, and that pass for Panarin is out of the zone. 1 minute to go in the third. 4-0 Rangers. They're moving up. Panarin, now Lafreniere, now Wenberg. Wenberg moving up. Passes back for Gustafsson. Panarin weaves in. Shot blocked in front. I think it was looking for a pass, actually. And the Rangers still have it. Power play is over. That is out of the zone. Tkachuk racing forward along with number 71 of Ottawa. But good job by Panarin to beat him to it. Here's Gustafsson. Gustafsson moving up.
It would be phenomenal.
A bit much for him. 30 seconds to go.
It'd be phenomenal if Igor Shesterkin got a shutout, wouldn't it be? He's never had a shutout before. I would love for a shutout for Igor Shesterkin. Thank you.
Be quiet, you. 20 seconds to go in the third. Rangers moving on up.
Shut out.
Hey. 10 seconds to go. Final seconds are going to tick off as Miller plays the puck. Final seconds tick off. Special teams, special plays, special players. 1.7 seconds left, and that is it. The New York Rangers have won it. They beat the Senators 4-0, and they clinch the Metro Division. They clinch the Eastern Conference, and they clinch the President's Trophy. And it is indeed a shutout for Igor Shesterkin, the 15th of his career, his 4th of the year, and the Rangers have home ice advantage in the Stanley Cup playoffs.
That's unfortunate. For me, I wanted that.
114 points for the Rangers. That is the most in franchise history, most wins in franchise history, and they have clinched the President's Trophy for the first time since 2014-2015, and it is also their first Metro Division title since that same season. What a season for the New York Rangers, but it is not over yet. They still got work to do, and it begins in the Stanley Cup playoffs.
Man. Okay, so I'm going to answer some questions in the chat here before I don't know what time. Yeah, I don't know what time you're planning on this, but I'm going to answer some questions here.
Go for it.
So I seen Andrew here ask how many jerseys I have. So I'm a jersey collector. I'm trying to get at least a jersey for every team. Most of my jerseys obviously are the Senators because I'm a Sens fan first. As you can see at the Brinkett jersey to my over here. My Alfie jersey here, Brady jersey there, and way over there's a Chabot away jersey on the other side. I'll bring that out later. I'm going to say over 20 jerseys, maybe just under 30, but I'm going to show you guys this one because I think you guys are going to appreciate this one. You have one guess to guess who this one is.
Ooh. Oh, I was going to say, if that's a 90s one, I was going to guess Pavel Bure.
Nope.
Is it Henrik Sedin?
Nope.
Damn. Daniel Sedin?
Nope.
Oh, Mark Messier.
Everybody's favorite Canuck.
I totally forgot at one point he was with Vancouver. Not gonna lie to you.
God, everybody's favorite Canuck.
I like that one. I like it.
I got in a bidding war for that jersey. I absolutely had to win that one. I could not lose it.
By the way, Shesterkin got the number 1 star of the game with the shutout.
I think number 3 was Fox, number 2 was Panarin, and number 1 was Shesterkin.
And by the way, the Rangers are now doing the blue shirts off our back ceremony. They do that every year after the regular season is over.
Yeah, on the last home game, which is an honorable thing to do. The Senators, their last game.
Yeah, I love how they do that every year. It's awesome. But after that's over, I believe the President's Trophy is going to be presented, as I think it is in the building tonight.
That'd be a good question. I'm not too sure.
Yeah. Of course, I knew JT Miller was a Ranger. Can it, Connor?
Yeah.
I'm just kidding, Connor. I love you. I promise.
Good. But going back to some of these questions, I see Goza just asked, why do hockey players dress in formal attire? So it's just kind of tradition that players look their best.
Oh, wait, no. I think he meant that as a joke. What's his answer?
Oh.
My answer to the joke was when it's wow. Wow.
Okay. Nice.
Oh,
nice.
my goodness.
Okay. I thought you were being serious. Smart. I'm a dummy.
That's really funny. That's funny.
Nice. Curse of the President's Trophy,
goodness.
Man.
Let's see if any other comments here. The curse of the... I don't want to hear about no damn curse. Canada Angus.
So from a Senators fan, can Canucks go far? So I think that the Canucks are definitely a team to be careful for. I think they're either gonna like get swept in the first round or they're gonna go far. They're not gonna, if they make it to the first round, they're gonna make it to the semifinals or the finals. They're not gonna lose in the second round. I think they're gonna win the first round.
If they make it past the first round, I think they're at least making the conference finals.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm trying to say there. Yeah. So I don't know if they'll necessarily win the cup, but it'd be pretty darn cool if they did.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because let me take a look. Where are they in that? Because I know they've taken a little bit of a step back ever since Elias Lindholm joined the team.
Yeah.
But they're still first in the division. Man. That's cool that the Rangers clinched the President's Trophy.
Yeah. And now they're the division champions as well as champions of the Eastern Conference. What a season for the New York Rangers. They win it 4-0. They have clinched everything. So now, regardless of whether Carolina wins or loses tomorrow, it does not matter because the Rangers will not have to keep scoreboard watch, which is amazing news. I'm sorry to everybody at the Surgecast and the Caniac Report, but hey, What can we do? But hey, look, in all seriousness, this is going to be a fun Stanley Cup playoffs. I can't wait for it to start this weekend.
Oh my God, it's their 82nd game. I didn't know that. I thought they had still one left.
No, the Rangers' regular season is over. You guys have one more tomorrow against Boston.
That's right. Yes, that is right. Ooh, I wonder who's streaming that one.
Well, if it was Corby tonight, who's their other goalie?
Forsberg.
So he's probably going to start tomorrow then.
Yeah, but I mean, who's going to stream it for THPN?
I don't think we have any, but do we have anybody streaming that game tomorrow?
I'll have to look into it.
That actually.
Yeah. I'll have to look into it.
We do not, but we do have Grant streaming Penguins versus Islanders on Wednesday, the 17th.
Okay. So in theory, there's nobody streaming tomorrow.
No.
Okay.
Well, I am very sad. Hey, listen. Yeah. In all seriousness, I'm sorry that you're sad, but at the same time, I'm not. I'm just kidding, Sam. Hey, listen. It was a hard-fought season by both of our teams. It was going to come down to the wire. I had a feeling about it. I picked you guys to win the division from the jump. If you would have told me the Rangers would have won the division, I would have said you were crazy. But here we are. And again, to me, if they don't at least make the conference finals, it was all for nothing. That's just my opinion. But hey, it is what it is. We're here. And the playoffs start on Saturday. And I can't wait, baby. I can't wait. Enjoy the Metro. Didn't do us much good. Looking forward to the second round. Gotta come on and chat. Hey, anytime you guys want to chat, I'm more than happy to come on your show. I'll have you guys on my show. We'll make it happen in the playoffs. Absolutely. But Jake, I guess sort of to wrap things up here for tonight, what do you expect from your Senators as they close out their season tomorrow in Boston?
Tomorrow's going to be a bloodbath. Tomorrow's going to be a bloodbath. Knowing the Senators, knowing the Senators, it's going to be a bloodbath tomorrow. They're probably annoyed. And Brady Tkachuk and Brad Marchand play a similar-ish game, so I'm expecting to see. I want to see a captain fight.
Oh,
I want to see a captain fight.
Can we please see that?
Yeah, because I was a big fan of the Brady Tkachuk Nico Hischier fight the other day, and I want to see it again tomorrow.
100%, yes, I'm with you.
Yeah.
All I want to see is for somebody to just flatten Brad Marchand because I can't stand him personally.
Yeah,
but
see, I'm similar but also different. Where from one point of view, I hate Brad Marchand. I hate playing against him. I hate seeing Ottawa Senators play against him. But I like short kings. And I like French guys because I'm a short king and I'm a French guy. So I have a little bit of love for him.
Fair enough. Hey, that's fair enough to me. But
I like him when he's not playing against the Senators.
Exactly. Well, hey, listen, Jake, this was a blast, man. I really can't thank you enough for joining me tonight. I'm sorry about your Senators in all seriousness, but hey,
that's always next year.
I expect big things from them next season. I expect them to be a playoff team. Hopefully, they can have a better season, but I hope you guys can end it on a high note tomorrow against Boston. But thank you for joining me tonight, my man. Let's do it again real soon.
Yeah, it was really fun joining you tonight. Thanks for having me. Thank you, Andrew, for the nice words there. It was an awesome experience, and I'm definitely going to be doing this more often.
Absolutely.
I haven't fully decided who I'm going to be cheering for in the playoffs because I have to do that. Maybe it'll be the Rangers. I don't know. I still have to decide, but the Rangers are definitely in the conversation. That's for sure.
All up to you, Andrew H., my friend. And by the way, before we go, tell people how they can find your show and where they can find you on social media.
So my show, the Talkin' Some Sense show, can be found on anywhere where you get your podcasts, YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, Apple Podcasts, not Apple Music, Google Podcasts, anywhere you find your podcast, you can find us there. We're on YouTube as well. You can follow the show at Some Sens on Twitter, and from there you can find my Twitter somewhere there. So yeah.
Hey, that's the same with my show, From the Blue Seats, a New York Rangers podcast, Twitter and Instagram at BlueSeats94. I will have a new episode previewing the first round of the playoffs later this week, so stay tuned for that. It should be a fun time. But Jake, thank you again, my man. You're welcome back on anytime you want, and good luck to your Senators tomorrow.
Absolutely. We'll figure something out. Thank you very much, and good luck in the playoffs, man. I don't know who I'm cheering for, but good luck in the playoffs.
I appreciate that, my guy. He is Jake from the Talkin' Some Sense podcast. Make sure you go subscribe to those guys. Fantastic coverage of the Ottawa Senators. That is going to do it for us tonight. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you enjoyed this content, make sure you smash that like button and subscribe and hit the bell so you're notified of any and all live streams and new episodes of NHL Weekly, Terry Ryan, all the good stuff here on THPN. Don't forget, everything we do here is sponsored by DraftKings. Use code THPN to sign up. New customers can bet $5 on the NHL and get $200 instantly in bonus bets only at DraftKings. Must be 21 plus in select states, and please play responsibly. Once again, the final score tonight, the New York Rangers beat the Ottawa Senators 4-0, and they clinched the division, the conference, and the President's Trophy. What a freaking season, but the job is not done. Alongside Jake from Talkin' Some Sense, my name is Jimmy. This has been another THPN Watch Party. We thank you so much for tuning in, and we will catch you in the next one. Peace.
Have a good night, guys.
Later. Good night.
Say something.